Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Dom Pellegrini, ready for an awesome Thursday night show. So much awesome stuff in the break room. How about that quarterback room series? Brand new series, 25 boxes. Every single one is a quarterback. We have Josh Allen, 2 Tom Bradys, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Steve Young, among many other massive quarterback names. I know Alex in the background here as well, helping out. Your boy Jared Goff in the house too. And Alex's other favorite quarterback, Steve Young, in here as well. So that should keep us busy tonight, Dom. No doubt about that. We have a new mini helmet series that is loaded with headliners. The vault still has a bunch of big names left. I cannot wait to get started. By the way, Speed Flex, 4 boxes left, 3 headliners. Diamonds, 5 left, 2 headliners. So we're actually in a really good spot across the board in all our series, Dom. Cannot wait to get started. How you doing this terrific Thursday night?
I'm doing good. Checking out this new quarterback room series that we have in the room. Got that awesome Tom Brady. There's 2 Tom Bradys in the quarterback room series. But I think my favorite is that Baker Mayfield.
I knew you were going to say that.
I love that Baker Mayfield.
Dude, I know Dom, like, I know everything this guy's thinking when it comes to the helmets. I can always predict what he's thinking, Alex. I'm in his head. I knew you were going to say Baker Mayfield. I will say aesthetically, that's the best one as well.
Yeah.
That helmet is very, very clean.
That Herbert, sweet too.
The Herbert's nice. Baker Mayfield, by the way, in the NFC South pairs with the Bucks Brady. So, quarterback room is the automatic chase wheel spin tonight as well. Gonna give you guys a reward for jumping into that awesome series tonight in the quarterback room. Just need our dice roll here, Dom. Randomizer and dice roll is all we need here. 6 or higher. How about 7? 7 on the dice roll. Excellent. 7. I had an awesome chase earlier today in the lottery. This Mahomes lid coming out. Very, very clean. The bedazzled Crystal Mahomes. So I guess there's no pre-fills, Dom, which means it's time for a tour of the break page. Top to bottom rundown of everything going on. We do have a mini break that is 3 to go. Probably going to be the first break of the show. Mini helmets are on that doorstep. So we'll start with that quarterback room, the best of the best. So only 25 boxes in this one. Not 30, only 25 in the quarterback room. You can count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 photoed headliners. There's a 60% chance at a photoed headliner. We have Warren Moon, Michael Penix, Donovan McNabb, secondary headliners, which makes it 18 and 25 chance at a headliner. We have the greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady, times 2. The Buccaneer Brady, that one is worth around $3,000 retail value. The Patriot Brady, probably pushing closer to 4K, definitely north of 3K for sure. Now, here's that custom. Well, there's the Steve Young. Here's the Brady. Look at that thing. It's a military helmet. It's got the military branches on the back. The greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. We have an awesome Steve Young Rip Speed Flex. This is clean, man. Holy cow. The best lefty of all time, Steve Young. Love that lid. Here's that Baker Mayfield we're oohing and eyeing about, Dom. Look at that orange, man. Woo, that's nice. Has me ready for Halloween looking at that. It's like a pumpkin, Dom.
Spooky.
Spooky. The Bake Show. Here's the Anthony Richardson super clean lid. Oh, my. That is a beautiful, beautiful helmet. And we always, I feel like we specialize in this, Dom, and you recognize it more than most. We always have awesome Justin Herbert helmets. I got to say, if there's one player that has the best helmets always in the break room, it's Justin Herbert. I have not seen one yet that I don't love, and that one's extra golden, extra custom. Never seen this exact Herbert helmet ever in the break room.
Electrifying.
Electrifying indeed. By the way, you can count them too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of 25 boxes are Speed Flexes, all 10 being quarterbacks, including Kurt Warner, one of the greatest quarterbacks ever, 2-time Super Bowl champion. That, by the way, pairs with Steve Young in the NFC West double up. We have the Richardson, which I showed off. That could pair with Trevor Lawrence in the AFC South double up. NFC South is hot too. Tom Brady, Baker Mayfield. I mean, that custom Mayfield's got to be in the ballpark of $1,500, give or take a couple $100, Tom. But Brady and Mayfield together, for sure north of $4,000, if not $4,500 in value combined in that NFC South spot. But probably the most valuable spot might be the AFC East. The custom Brady Flex paired with the Josh Allen Flex, again, over $4,000 combined, probably north of $4,500, maybe even close to $5,000 if you get both of those Speed Flexes in the AFC East. The Herbert Classic lid in the AFC West, that could pair with Bo Nix, by the way. Pair of number 10 Oregon AFC West quarterbacks. Hey, that works. Jordan Love, your boy, could pair with J.J. McCarthy in the NFC North. Nice McCarthy Speed Flex. And this one, to me, Dom, is just as good as the custom. I love that rave for Terry Bradshaw. TB12, that could pair with Joe Burrow in the AFC North. One of the best quarterbacks ever and one of the best current quarterbacks, Joe Burrow. NFC North, mentioned Love and McCarthy. Also got Jared Goff in here. So when's the best time to play this series, Dom?
Now.
Why is that? Because in the double box and the quad box break, you can win multiple helmets with one spot. As we get deeper in the series, the odds to double up get worse. So, again, quarterbacks are the most expensive autographs. This is all quarterbacks, all amazing players in this QB room.
Wasn't Tom Brady the first box in the lottery?
It was. So, kind of a learning point.
Yeah.
If you like something, don't wait, because it might be gone very, very quickly. Might be gone very, very quickly. All right, so we have that. We have the vault up as well. Down to just 16 boxes left in the vault. Still got 2 vault keys, 6 headliners. 4 of them are photoed. Pretty rare autograph in the room. Brock Purdy. Mr. Irrelevant is very much relevant. Love that Niner lid. One of the most classic helmets on an awesome, awesome quarterback, Brock Purdy. Bo Nix. I love the new Navy Bronco lids, the 5280 for Mr. Nix. Abdul Carter Speed Flex. You're an NFL draft guy. This guy is probably the best player in this last year's NFL draft. You know, doesn't play 2 positions, isn't a quarterback, but just at what he does, probably the best player in this last draft class.
He was a beast at Penn State. Best pass rusher for sure.
Josh Allen Speed Flex. The Rip Salute to Service. I cannot get enough of Josh Allen. Had him on the Hard Knocks last night. Dude, if you watch him on the Hard Knocks show, his release is so quick. Dan Marino-esque, Josh Allen. Awesome lid. Very expensive autograph, worth a ton of money, and only going up for JA17. We have a couple secondary headliners, Sam Laporta and Michael Williams as well in that vault break. We have the mini helmets. Pretty new mini series, only 7 minis in. We have 11 headliners left total. That includes that STS Nico Collins, him and CJ Stroud, one of the best duos in the NFL. We got the GOAT defensive player, Lawrence Taylor. We do have Justin Jefferson, JJ, along with Jamar Chase, the best receiver in the league. Ty Law, that old school Patriot mini, still out there, the Hall of Fame corner. And how about Garrett Wilson? You can double up in the AFC East. I'll say this about Justin Fields. I've said it that he's better as a runner than a passer. That much is true. But one thing Justin Fields likes to do is target one receiver. If you're the number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5 receiver for the Jets, you're pretty upset right now. Because this guy will not find you. He'll not get you the ball. If you're the number 1 receiver, you got to be ecstatic, especially his former college teammate, Garrett Wilson, right?
Chemistry.
Good chemistry together. DJ Moore with Justin Fields, 6th in the league in receiving yards a couple years ago. So
it was DJ Moore's most yards per season.
Yeah. So
Fields.
Garrett Wilson's going to eat this next year. He will literally get force-fed the ball left and right. We have ourselves the best defensive player in the league for me, TJ Watt. Luke Kuechly, that clean Panther mini, one of the best linebackers ever. And how nice is that eclipse for the Seahawks? Sean Alexander, one of the best running backs ever, the 2nd most rushing touchdowns in a season. Chad Johnson, Frank Gore, Jordan Addison, secondary headliners, 11 and 23 chance at a headliner there. Still got plenty of options to double up in this series as well, guys. Come and get those minis. Speed Flex series. There's a 75% chance at a headliner, Dom. And that double box break likely might have a double up potentially. We'll see. We did pull the Jamar Chase, but Calvin Johnson is still left. Megatron with 4 boxes left. How in the world do you leave one of the best receivers ever, one of the most unique autographs, a rare auto in the room? Calvin Johnson, 4 boxes left. That is a virtual crime to leave that one hanging out. 2 secondary headliners, AJ Green, Trey McBride, 3 and 4 chance at a headliner in that Speed Flex series. Diamonds are down to 5 boxes left, guys. We have 2 headliners in the final 5 boxes. Terry McLaurin, Lunar Authentic, Scary Terry, one of the scariest receivers in the league, and of course, one of the best helmets ever, that beautiful chrome flex, Kurt Warner. That lid is stunning. Absolutely stunning on the 2-time league MVP, Kurt Warner. We have Practice Squad, the last box in the series, is a secondary headliner. The 2nd most passing yards of the 1980s, Dan Fouts, a Hall of Fame quarterback for the Chargers. That is the final box. Definitely worth getting that. And then more stuff coming up. I believe the jerseys are up as well. It is Thirsty Thursday. If you buy 6 or more break spots in the same order, in the same cart, you select the jersey as one of those 6 spots, you get that spot for free. So a lot of good running backs. Sean Alexander, NFL's all-time leading rusher. Emmitt Smith. We got Warren Moon and Ty Law headliners left in that jersey series. We do have our personals up as well. We have the mini helmets up as personals, the jerseys, the NFL replica helmets, which 11 boxes left, 3 photo headliners, Josh Jacobs, Ricky Williams, Brian Urlacher, and then 3 secondary, Chase Brown, Steve Largent, and Thurman Thomas. We do have the headliner package, 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic, all 4 items guaranteed for just over $1,900. So let me know, guys, what you want to rock and roll with. Dom, you already know what I'm going to ask. Favorite helmets in the room, maybe specifically in the quarterback room. What are you looking at right now here on the break page?
The Baker, the Herbert, Steve Young, of course. Good to see Steve Young back here in the break room. Brady, I mean, that goes without saying, both of them. Terry Bradshaw, who we got to give some respect here in the break room. They're one of the OGs of the game. And I love those Rave helmets. Josh Allen, the MVP. I mean, there's this quarterback room. I love quarterbacks, so it's this entire series.
I mean, this is a loaded series, man.
Yeah.
We have new school, old school.
Only 25 boxes. So
not 30. It's normally 30.
Mm-hmm.
It's normally a 15 and 30 chance at a photo headliner. It's a 15 and 25, and 10 of these are speed flexes. 2 Brady flexes in here in this series. We have two of the top. Actually, I could argue, Dom, very easily, I could argue 3 of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league in this series. I would say Burrow and Allen for sure top 5, and Herbert, he's on that doorstep for sure. And then, of course, Brady being the greatest ever, another Hall of Famer, Kurt Warner, another Hall of Famer, Terry Bradshaw, the best lefty, Steve Young. I mean, there's an abundance of helmets in here. I like that Herbert, by the way. This thing is golden.
Yep.
It is clean. Obviously, I do agree with you. Baker Mayfield's my favorite personally. But you can never go wrong with the custom Steve Young as well.
Yeah.
Or the Brady military style helmet as well. TB12, the greatest quarterback of all time, Dom.
I think you brought it up earlier. I think the perfect double-up opportunity in my mind is that Brady in the NFC South with a Baker Mayfield.
Right?
I think that is a awesome, and there's plenty of double-up opportunities. I mean, Justin Herbert, Bo Nix. But I got to go with that. I got to go with that. Yeah, Brady and Allen.
What's great about the double and the quad break,
that's a good one, too.
I could argue, like, Tom Brady, obviously the most expensive helmet memorabilia, worth the most money. But I might argue 2 of the other best items in there are in the AFC East, NFC South, where you can double up with Brady and someone else really good, right? I always say to myself, imagine being a Jets fan all these years. I'm sorry, George Williamson. You had to put up with Dan Marino, followed by Tom Brady, and now it's Josh Allen.
Yep.
That stinks. Let's be real.
They got Justin Fields. He'll be fine.
Brady Cook. Come on, Brady. You look good.
Against the
Make
Packers?
the roster.
Against the Packers.
Brady Cook looked good, man.
Everyone looked good against the Packers.
What do you guys like in this quarterback room? We got 22 of you guys watching across all 3 platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. What are you guys liking in this quarterback room? Such a clean list of helmets. I'm looking at this series, Dom.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I see maybe only, well, that's the Lions alternate. So it is technically one they wear in a game, but it's an alternate. I've been on record saying, Dom, my favorite standard helmets are the Bengals, the Vikings, the Rams, and the Bucks. And I'm looking at these helmets. It's like the only standards are the Bucks, the Bills, also one of my favorites, and that's Brady and Allen, the Packers, Jordan Love, J.J. McCarthy, the Vikings, and then the Joe Burrow Bengal lid. All the other ones are custom. Some sort of custom helmets, worth more money, obviously, look cooler in the centerpiece. Those are just incredible lids in the series.
I love the Bengals standards, one of my favorite standards in the game. Of course, the Packers, it's iconic. It's football right there.
It is the Packers.
Vikings, okay.
I figured you would say that. So let's get that quarterback room. That break takes a little bit of time. Takes a little bit of the right people jumping in. Once we open up 1 or 2, the floodgates sort of open up in that break. The mini break, though, for the guys that don't want to put as much moolah in, $52 a spot, 2 minis coming out. This is coming up next, probably the minis. Let's get this series done. Nico Collins, Lawrence Taylor, Justin Jefferson, Ty Law, Garrett Wilson, Luke Kuechly, and Sean Alexander are the photo headliners left in a very, very cool mini helmet series. That's probably the first break here. Only 2 spots to go. And then I think we can knock out maybe that Vault Quad 5 to go tonight. Would love to get that Speed Flex done with that Megatron. I know we'll do a Diamond tonight, 6 to go with that Warner lid. So, guys, get your spots. Let us know what you want to rock and roll with, and let us know how you're doing on a Thursday night. How are you guys doing this terrific Thursday night? We're down to what, Dom? 3 weeks from the opener. Just over 3 weeks away. Mm-hmm. Cowboys and Eagles.
Today, Thursday.
Season opener, Thursday. So, going to be excited. There's no preseason on tonight, though.
No, tomorrow.
No preseason tonight. It's going to be tomorrow preseason. Titans and Falcons and Chiefs and Seahawks mañana. Yeah, looking forward to the NFL season for sure. But looking forward to some of these breaks tonight as well. With some of these incredible quarterbacks. I mean, how often do we talk about how our customers don't want, they don't want a lineman. They don't want a defensive player. They sometimes don't even want a wide receiver. Well, if you want quarterbacks, all quarterbacks in that QB room series, every single box is a quarterback. We got John T jumping in, got in that mini break.
Close it out.
Close it out. All right, let's rock and roll with some mini helmets. Show me the mini. Mini double coming up. Mini double. First mini double of the show is coming up. We have what? I'm guessing this is the 4th mini in the series.
Yep.
So mini double number 4. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Minis have made a little bit of a revival in the break room. Minis have been hot of late here at Ultimate Autographs. They've been selling like hotcakes, Dom, those mini helmets. So we got Mario Contrucci, Miles Bollinger, Brian Nagy, Tim Sullivan, Angie Nielsen, and John Taukton here. Need 2 box numbers, guys, for the onside kick minis. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the break room.
I think John won that Patrick Mahomes, I believe.
John won the Mahomes?
I think that's what Robbie told me.
Is that a newer guy, John?
John, he's had, the minis was his 7th order, so.
So it's a newer guy.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this about John. By the way, if I'm looking at where he's from, he might be a Patriot fan. Just saying. 2 Tom Brady's in the quarterback room. You got Mahomes. Probably only one thing can top Mahomes in this break room, and it's Brady.
That's right.
So come and get both. Are you a Brady fan, John? Patriots fan by chance? Mario wants 3 and 22, by the way, Alex.
3 and 22.
Oh, he's a Falcon fan. Okay. All right. There's probably a Michael Vick in that quarterback room
Michael
in the
Penix.
and more section. And there's a Michael Penix, yeah, secondary headliner. Falcon fan. All right.
Probably Michael Vick.
Yeah, there's definitely a Michael Vick in that. Only question is it an Eagle or a Falcon Michael Vick?
I pulled him twice yesterday on the Eagles.
Ooh,
so you
did
never know here in the break
So
room.
it might be a Falcon then. There's a lot of Eagles coming in lately.
Good point.
So we got a lot of Falcons, a lot of Drake London, Bijan Robinson, or Bijan Robinson apparently. Get Michael Penix, Michael Vick.
Yep.
We got all those guys in the break room. All right, 7 times, guys. 7 times on the way. Good luck.
Classic Falcons 2, Deion Sanders, of course.
Prime time.
Jamal Anderson.
The guy that got me a job here.
That's right.
That was my camera test, Dom, and I knew who he was, and they were impressed at me, apparently.
I know you just did the Dirty Bird. That's how you got the job.
That's right. I did do the Dirty Bird. You're on to me. Mario's got the NFC North. We got John in the NFC South. NFC East is Brian Nagy. Miles, you got the NFC West. Tim Sullivan, AFC North, AFC South. John, AFC East. And Angie Nielsen, AFC West.
Thank you. I didn't know what date it was.
No, you're good. Thank you. And that's one of my things. Like, a lot of times those get forgotten.
I was like, oh, it is.
I just noticed it's the 14th. Yeah, it's time flies, man. August 14th already. Time has flown by. All right, we got ourselves a Rave Mini coming up somewhere over the Dwayne Bow. Dwayne Bow with the yellow Mini, the Rave, the red ink on there. Angie Nielsen, 1 spot, AFC West. The Queen of the West, Angie, with Dwayne Bow.
Very nice, Angie.
Led the league in receiving touchdowns 1 year, Dom. Back in the day where the Chiefs were not very good. Imagine if Dwayne Bowe played with Patrick Mahomes instead of Matt Castle and guys like that. I mean, 2010 led the league in receiving touchdowns. Pro Bowler that year, very solid receiver, Dwayne Bowe.
Cool hit, Angie. Cool Rave helmet right there, Dwayne Bowe.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
He's a national champ at LSU with Nick Saban.
I was going to say that the Rave helmet kind of gives me LSU vibes because it's yellow. Very
exactly right. So very, very nice there, Miss Angie. Evening, guys. Thank you. You're welcome, Angie. You are very, very welcome on your Dwayne Bowe Mini.
Evening.
Good to have Angie in the house tonight. She's a big-time Steeler fan. Miss Angie Nielsen. Did we get that Terry Bradshaw? I know she's usually a mini player, but maybe one shot at the Bradshaw in the quarterback room. Makes sense why she's in the minis, though. TJ Watt, right?
Yeah.
That does make sense. 22 coming up. 22 coming up.
Did I have phone? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, why you gotta tease me like that? Why you gotta tease me like that? I thought it was Tease. Theismann. Super Bowl MVP. It's Mark Rippon, though, on the Washington Commander slate right there. NFC East, Brian Nagy. Congrats, Brian, on your very, very clean Mark Rippon mini.
Nice.
All 3 of those guys, Mark Rippon, Doug Williams, Joe Theismann, Super Bowl MVPs, all have nice autographs. Nice looking mini Beckett QR code for Brian Nagy. Now going into that breakdown, it was 11 and 23 chance at a headliner in the minis. It's now 11 and 21. Odds got better. Neither one of these guys were headliners, but both nice minis for Angie and Brian.
There you go, Bri. Very nice. Always nice to get a Super Bowl MVP.
Uh-huh. Brian's a big-time Chief guy.
Was he a regular season MVP too?
Mark Rippon, I don't think so.
Okay.
Joe Theismann was, though.
I might be just.
But
having
Mark Rippon, I think, was just a Super Bowl MVP. Didn't quite live up to Joe Theismann's category.
Yeah, Super Bowl MVP. Yep.
Not everyone is Joe Theismann, Dom. Mahomes, though, league MVP and Super Bowl MVP. In that quarterback room series, actually, let's count them together. How many league MVP and Super Bowl MVPs are on this graphic? So Kurt Warner, league MVP and Super Bowl MVP. Brady, that's 2. Bradshaw, that's 3. Steve Young, 4. Right?
Who
else am I missing?
What are we doing? MVPs or champions?
No, league MVP and Super Bowl MVP.
Oh, okay.
Then we can do league MVP after. Okay. But I'm looking at Warner, Brady, Steve Young, and Bradshaw all won both league MVP and Super Bowl MVP. And then if you want to go as far as league MVP, Josh Allen also got the league MVP in here, right?
Not Anthony Richardson?
No, okay. But that helmet looks nice. That helmet looks nice, Dom.
That is a nice helmet.
That is a nice helmet in this quarterback room series. So come and get that, guys. Let's get that done.
He looked good at joint. They were at a joint practice with the Packers today. Anthony Richardson looked good.
Of course. How's that thumb or finger? What was it, thumb?
For Jordan Love?
Well, I guess for him and for Richardson. They both got little hand injuries.
Richardson was practicing. Jordan Love, they say he'll be back next week. It's supposed to be a non-issue, the non-throwing hand, so it shouldn't affect him this season.
I did see he'll play week 1 is what they're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Kamen, I have a question about a gift card. Hit me, Jay. I'll be happy to try to answer. Obviously, the best place for questions, Dom, I always say, is our terrific customer service team, but I could try to answer, Jay. Hit me, brother. Jay Bowerson, Jay Bow in the house. By the way, Jay's an Eagle fan. There is a Donovan McNabb in here, just saying, in that quarterback room. Secondary headliner McNabb. These are all authentics, too, by the way. Authentic or better, with 10 speed flexes in here that we know of in the quarterback room series.
Pretty good odds. They're 25 boxes, 10 speed flexes, the rest authentics, all quarterbacks.
15 authentic photoed headliners. First mini break, Eric, he pulled Mark Rippon and Dwayne Bowe, a.k.a. no headliners, a.k.a. jump right back in, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking, Eric Michael. That seems to be the play tonight.
What up, Eric?
So let me know, folks, what else you're thinking tonight. We're a little bit open right now, Dom, but we know very well how this break room works. Once we get down to 4 spots or less, it goes quickly. Especially if it's 3 or less, it goes really quickly.
That makes sense.
So don't look at the, 6 spots, 5 spots, and be like, I don't know. You get those spots now, the break will sell out very quickly, guys.
That makes a lot of sense. Mark Rippon's nephew, Brent Rippon.
Oh.
I forgot.
How about that?
I believe, and let me double check this, that the only game that he started in 2023 was against the Packers, and they got shut out. Oh, not shut out, 20-3.
Okay,
so
respect.
he got a field goal.
So yeah, Jay, you got that gift card emailed to you, brother? Let me check our system to see if that gift card got sent to you, my man. Otherwise, if it was not sent, we'll go ahead and send that your way.
I can check too.
I'm looking at a $75 gift card, August 14th today, so I will check your junk mail, your spam mail, but that was sent to you. Also, John Taukton has a $350 gift card. He is not used. Check your email, your junk mail. You can't cash that. You can only spend that in the break room. Actually, there's a lot of customers that have gift cards they have not used.
Yeah, a lot of unused gift
We have
cards.
Chris Millard, $93. Blake Wilkins has a $100. Marisa Dambi has a $250. Blake has another $189 and as well, Blake. Marisa, you got a bunch of gift cards if you're listening. So there's actually a lot of customers right now who have a lot of gift cards that they have not used. And that money, you can't use that money elsewhere. You can only use it in the break room. We had a customer that was trying to use it at a establishment.
Trying to use it at the grocery store?
Yeah, not quite the grocery store. A lot more rated MA. Yeah, John, your gift card is there, brother. I'm looking at it right now.
I saw it
It was delivered. I will check your spam mail and everything. If you don't see it, what we can do is we can deactivate it and send it again. I do see a gift card issued to John in our system. I'm not sure, Jeff. I will check. I'm looking at the recent gift cards right now, and I don't see you with the recent gift card. I do see Jay Bowerson, though. Besides the 75 he got 125 yesterday. He hasn't used that either, Jay.
Jay.
So get in the brakes, Jay. Get in the brakes.
Jay, if you don't want, I'll have it.
Well, you can't play the break room, unfortunately, Dom, so I don't know how that would work. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. All right. I would most definitely refresh your email. Again, check your normal mail, your spam, your junk mail. I know if you're a Gmail user, they have stuff in promotions now, and they have it in other categories, Dom. I'm not saying it's possible that it didn't get delivered. Stuff does happen, but the likelihood of it not getting delivered to two different customers. Tell you what, if John and Jay could do me one more favor, double check again. Check your promotions, your spam. Like, again, if you're a Gmail user, they're all over the place now. Maybe search Ultimate Autographs in your inbox. And if you do not have it, after checking one more time, we can deactivate your gift cards and resend them. So, under Gerald Bowerson, we have your Gmail there, Jay/Gerald. So that's the one that we have you under, brother. So let's deactivate them, and that way it doesn't get double gift cards.
Okay, I can do that.
So we'll deactivate both of yours, and we can send them again, Jay. Looks like you guys got 125 and a 75, Dom. So you just want to send them 200, we can do that.
I could do that. Let me just
Yeah, let's just do that. And same thing, John. If you double check you don't have it, we're happy to take care of you as well, brother. But just to clarify, once we send it to you guys, we're going to deactivate the previous one.
Where's the other one at?
So you can't double dip.
Let's see, the 75.
So the 125 was a little bit earlier. Looks like yesterday.
Yes, sir. Okay.
August 13th for Jay Bowerson.
Let's see, August 14th.
So we have a few other people that haven't used their gift cards. I know Todd Mayer, if
Jay
you're
Bow.
listening,
Okay.
you got a $47 gift card you haven't used. So always use your gift cards because otherwise they go to waste, right?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise they go to waste.
And I'll just send 200 right now, Jay.
All right, so Dom will send you 200, Jay. And I guess we could reset it to John too. But again, I would definitely be careful at looking at your email. I would definitely look all over your email, and you can even know that it's now postmarked 8/14, 6/36, 6/35, 6/37. You can even search it by time. What's up, Westy? What's going on, brother? All right, let's just do it for John too. John's a new guy. We'll do it for John as well. And that way he has a new time, Dom. What's up? It's not for you, my man. This Mahomes is for only John. But it's awesome right here. All right, so we'll just go ahead and resend John a gift card as well, Dom.
I got you. That was $350.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since we've seen you, my man. Doing good, brother. Doing very good. Looking forward to the quarterback room. I just received it. Thanks, Dom and Kamen. There we go. So Jay got his. Very cool. Niner fan. Yeah, you want Niners. We got the best Niner lefty quarterback of all time, Steve Young. In that quarterback room, Steve Young is right up there with Montana and Rice for the greatest Niner ever. I mean, Ronnie Lott is up there too. But if I had to pick the greatest Niners ever, it's probably Montana, Rice, and Young. Those three, right? And that's the sort of pantheon of 49er legends right there. Icons.
All right.
Okay, there you go, Westy. Good to hear. Good to hear, brother.
All right.
Joe and Rice and Young, yeah. Do you have this Steve Young helmet, though? Because this lid right here, this thing is breathtaking, right? 49er fan. I mean, wait till Ronnie Sayre gets in here, Dom. and he gets a hold of this helmet.
Good call.
Look out. Fireworks. Fireworks is the best way to put it.
You know, Ronnie's a West Coast guy, so he might come in here a little late. I know there's a couple helmets that Ronnie wants, not just the Steve Young. He's an Oregon guy, Justin Herbert.
And Bo Nix.
And Bo Nix, so you guys want to win these helmets before Ronnie comes in and takes them all.
Heck, Scott Deans might come out of nowhere. He's a Niner fan, too.
Great Scott.
So if you're a Niner fan, now's the time. Look at that red visor, too. Steve Young. That is a awesome, awesome looking visor. The best lefty ever. A guy that was ahead of his time, Steve Young. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
Talk about Steve Young. You know, he was a dual threat guy, running and passing. He was just like perfect. Didn't throw turnovers. Had no weaknesses as a quarterback, Mr. Steve Young. There we go. John received that 350. Thanks, guys. You're welcome, John. So perfect. So John and Jay, I'm guessing we'll be jumping in the break room any moment here with their free gift cards. That 350, by the way, could go towards a double box in the quarterback room. Imagine getting a $350 gift card, using it in this break right here, Dom, and getting the AFC East. You get a Brady and a Josh Allen over $4,000 combined in value. You get a Brady and a Baker Mayfield in the NFC South over $4,000 combined in value. You can get over $4,000 worth of value for $0 with that gift card, John. I'm just saying, you get that gift card, you put it toward something like this, Dom.
And Luck's already been on his side today because he's already going home with that Patrick Mahomes crystallized speed flex. So
Ooh, okay, John.
he's already on fire.
Okay, John, we see you. I mean, if you're a Mahomes fan or a Brady fan or a football fan, I would want to have both in my PC. Put them right next to each other. You say you have the two greatest quarterbacks of all time, Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes in my collection.
How about this for John because he's a Falcons fan? You get the Tom Brady Buccaneer speed flex and a Michael Penix
Ooh, that's not bad.
and a double.
Well, what if he gets in the quad? So pays a little bit of money and then gets some of it free, gets the NFC South in the quad, gets Tom Brady, gets himself Baker Mayfield.
Oh, yeah.
Then he snags the Michael Penix.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a Michael Vick in the and more section, gets 4 helmets, 2 Falcons in that quad break. I'm just saying.
So there's 7 quarterbacks in the and more section. Michael Vick, probably one of them.
Michael Vick and Jim McMahon are 2 of them for sure, Dom. I can already tell you. And Justin Fields, probably. Those 3 are probably in that section.
I'm trying to think of some others who might be. There's going to be some good quarterbacks hiding out in this series, too. So I'm
Hopefully
trying to.
Joe Theismann.
That might be.
Right?
Or maybe they do. Someone told me that wasn't the first time you got fooled by a Washington quarterback this past this week or last week.
It was last week with you.
No.
When was it?
Somebody told me that happened to you. You pulled out 2 Washington helmets, and you thought it was going to be Joe Theismann, but one was Mark Rippon and one was Doug Williams.
I hated it.
They fooled you twice.
It was not cool, man. It was not cool at all. So cool. Let me ask you this, Dom. You can only have 5 quarterbacks on this graphic.
Quarterbacks or helmets?
Ooh, that's a great way to put it.
That's
That's different.
That's different. It's different.
Let's do both. Let's do your top 5 quarterbacks in this series, and then top 5 helmets in the series.
Okay.
So we'll start with best quarterbacks on this graphic.
All right, obviously Brady.
Brady is 1.
Steve Young.
Is number 2 on this graphic for you? Second best quarterback on this graphic, Steve Young.
I put Steve Young number 2.
Okay.
Second best quarterback on this graphic. You know, I have respect for the legends.
You do like the legends. I'm more new school than you.
So I'll put Mr. 4 Super Bowls number 3, Terry Bradshaw.
Bradshaw's your 3?
And now it's like, come
on.
Kurt Warner 4.
You do like the legends.
I do like the legends.
Okay.
And then number 5. Now, number 5's a current guy who I like right now. Yeah, I'll take Josh Allen.
Josh Allen?
Yeah. Can I go Tom Brady on the Bucs?
Right? So if I were ranking these guys as far as top 5 quarterbacks on the graphic, now, I'm going to preface this by saying for one season for me, like, who's the best quarterback? Like, if I were having a team, I'm not factoring their whole career. Because I think, like, for example, I personally think Josh Allen and Joe Burrow, as much as I love Bradshaw and Warner, they're better quarterbacks. But if they retired today, I would put them lower on a list than Warner and Bradshaw. So I'm forecasting that Burrow and Allen stay healthy and, they play a whole career healthy.
Okay.
So my number 1 is Brady, obviously. My number 2 is also Steve Young. I love Steve Young. A dual threat guy. He's like number 7 on my all-time list. For me, the most underrated quarterback besides Drew Brees, Steve Young. My 3 is Josh Allen. My 4 is Joe Burrow. And again, I think Bradshaw had a better overall career, but I'm going to go based off guys I like. I'm going to go based off Apex. I'm going to put Warner as my number 5.
I didn't know you hated Terry Bradshaw.
I do love Bradshaw. He's my number 6, Dom. He's my number 6. So those are, I think, the best quarterbacks on this graphic. As far as, give me 5 helmets you could take.
All right.
You can only take 5 helmets. And I guess it depends on if you're selling or keeping because,
Keeping.
You're keeping.
I keep.
So you're going to keep these.
Yes.
Top 5 lids in the series, you're keeping.
So I'm always an aesthetics guy, right?
You are an aesthetics guy.
By the look of it. So I'm going to go 5-1.
5. So 5 is so 1's the one you most want.
Yes.
Okay.
I love the Rave helmets, so the Terry Bradshaw, number 5.
Okay, Bradshaw's your 5.
Now, number 4 is going to be one of these ripped customs. Steve Young, number 4.
Steve Young, 4, okay.
Number 3, I know value-wise it's number 1, but aesthetics, give me the Tom Brady.
The Patriot one or the Bucks one?
The Patriots one, yeah.
Patriot one?
Yes. And then this one's tough, but I'm going to go Herbert 2.
Herbert 2.
And then I love the Baker Mayfield that ripped the cream skull.
It's 1, okay.
Yes.
So, I'm a combo of player name, aesthetics, and value. So I definitely I see the merit in all of them. So I kind of like a lot of your list. I'm probably going to have to go with Bradshaw 5 as well. Mm-hmm. Just because the Steeler Rave along with the Ram Rave, I love a yellow Rave. So that Bradshaw's my number 5 as far as...
Well, it's Mizzou colors.
Lids and wine. It's Mizzou colors,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, of course.
And actually, man, this is tough. So if I were looking to sell, I would take 2 Tom Brady's first and foremost.
Yeah,
that would be 1 and 1. But if we're just keeping these, Dom, in the collection, I'd probably put the Brady at number 4, just for keepsake.
Okay.
Keepsake. Otherwise, if I'm going to just pick one to sell it, Brady's 1 and Brady's 2.
Okay.
My number 3 is going to be the Baker Mayfield. Again, because I do love, that's probably the best looking helmet. But I like personally Herbert and Steve Young more as players. So my 2 is Steve Young, and my 1 is the Justin Herbert lid. I love that helmet. I love that golden helmet, the white, the silver. I love that Justin Herbert helmet. He might be like my 7th guy as far as best quarterbacks on this graphic. It's between him and Bradshaw and Burrow for that 6, 7, 8 spot. But this lid, aesthetically, that thing is nuts. Mm-hmm. So that is my number 1, Herbert, personally. I do agree with you. Mayfield, I think, is marginally better look-wise. And I do like Baker a lot. He's very underrated. But I think Herbert is even better player. So I give him the slight edge as far as my number 1 lid overall in the series.
We're going to have a practice squad. Josh Bebo, just close it out.
All right, Josh, and we have a brand new practice squad coming up as well.
Yeah, it's the last box.
Last box in the series. We're talking about practice, guys, not the game. We talk about practice, Dom. Practice, y'all.
Practice. I think they said that's right by you.
It is. I got it.
Cool.
19. Should be Dan Fouts. Speaking of quarterbacks, heck, he could be in the Enmore section.
That'd
be sick.
Pretty damn good hit for an Enmore section.
Ty Percival, Marisa Dombey, and Joshua Bebo. Good luck, guys, in that practice squad break.
And Huddle Up's the next one, correct?
Yes, cool. That sounds correct.
Alrighty.
Huddle Up. 7 times for our spots. Good luck, guys, in the snap count practice squad. All right, we got 4, we got 5, we got 6, we got 7. All right, Ty has the NFC South. Marisa actually has the only spot that matters. Dan Fouts, AFC West.
There you go.
Miss Marisa. Already got the last practice squad box here. Thank you, Sir Alex. 19 out of 30 in the snap count. All right. Looks like it's going to be a mini helmet, Dom. Show me the mini. That Charger mini, Hall of Fame 93. Dan Fouts, the second most passing yards in the 1980s decade. Do you know who had the most in the 80s? For the entire decade.
Marino?
Marino was third.
Yeah,
because he didn't play the
84.
first few years.
Oh, Montana.
Montana was first.
Yeah.
Fouts was second. Marino was third. Hall of Famer, one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. Eric Coryell offense. Congrats, Marisa, on the Dan Fouts mini right there.
I love his signature, too.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Sean Twigstrom getting in that double for the quarterback room.
There we go. And you know how it works in that quarterback room series. One, maybe two people need to start the party. As soon as a couple people get in, everyone else follows. Don't be the follower, be the starter, Dom, right?
That's right.
Start off the break.
It's always the first break that's the toughest. And once the first break, then it's a domino effect.
They see the price point and they're like, well, I'll play, but I'm not sure if someone else will play. If you make the first move, others will follow. We open up one or two boxes, and then after that, it just goes. It's a floodgate. The floodgates open up in that quarterback room series. We've had it before where Dom and I have had a quarterback room series. Took us like 30 minutes to open up the first two breaks, and then the rest of the series went in like an hour and a half. So that series really is one. As soon as we get one or two done, everything else just goes in a super duper hurry in the quarterback room series. Things get quick and easy there. So appreciate you, Sean, for jumping in. By the way, here's that new practice squad, guys. Brand new practice squad break. This will be, correct me if I'm wrong, Alex, out of 30. Do you have the boxes there?
Out of 30.
Out of 30 for the practice squad. So put that on the ticker 1 through 30. We have a lot of good names in here. Randall Cunningham jersey. We got the CD Lamb mini, NFC East double up. Here's a rare one in the break room. Marshawn Lynch, beast mode. We don't get that often in the break room. Javon Curse on that Titans Hydro Speed Flex with the freak inscription. A Sterling Sharp authentic Hall of Fame receiver for the Packers. Trey McBride, one of the best tight ends in football. Here's a new one. Jerry Jeudy on the Browns Speed Flex. We got the Baker Mayfield Creamsicle, that Kelly Green, Brian Dawkins, Fly Eagles Fly, the Defensive Player of the Year from last year, Patrick Surtain II. Then we got Brian Robinson Jr. on the Speed Flex, the number one back for the NFC Championship bound Commanders last year. Then Revis Island, Darrell Revis on that Jets lid. So you guys can double up in a bunch of spots here in this series. Cunningham, Lamb in the NFC East. We got what? What do we got here? Actually, Brian Robinson Jr. NFC East as well. That's an awesome double up option, guys, in this terrific series, the Huddle Up Practice Squad. You guys will see in the listing, it's going to tell you what's rep, what's authentic. Marshawn Lynch and CeeDee Lamb are minis, but all the other helmets on the graphic, authentic or better in the Practice Squad. That's a new series, definitely one I recommend. Obviously, the big series right now is the quarterback room, 25 boxes, 15 photoed headliners, 10 speed flexes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield, arguably 5 top 10 quarterbacks in the league today. We got some legends in Warner, Bradshaw, Brady, a lot of good stuff. You want to say hi, Alex? Your face. We can show you off.
Hello.
Huddle up. Because I was on the randomizer the whole time you were in the seat here.
I think it's already active.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Dom's already got it active.
I was just looking at this.
I was just showing it off. So it is active.
Cool.
Single and double in that practice squad. So that's a new series if you guys want to attack. I always say the practice squad is a good medium level entry point. Obviously, big dogs are going to be in quarterback room and diamonds involved. But if you still want a speed flex for $51, the practice squad is a very, very good option here for you. I guess, Dom is in here. I went to the bathroom, inputting the names. We got a little pinch hitter very briefly here.
Yep.
There
Reliever.
he is.
He's coming back, though.
Let me ask you, Alex.
I already know.
Before I ask you, let me answer Josh's question. So Joshua Bebo, in the pigskin, we have 5 boxes left. And we have this Chrome Speedflex Kurt Warner, one of the best looking helmets, one of the best quarterbacks ever, not to mention Terry McLaurin. So, Alex, fresh perspective. Dom and I have talked. What do you like the most here in the break room?
Hands down, this Steve Young. Come on, haven't I confessed my love for Steve Young to you over and over
Well,
again?
I got an email. I got an email from your wife. She's like, I'm concerned Alex loves Steve Young more than me.
I wouldn't be surprised if you did.
Yeah,
I talk
right.
about him a lot. I'm like, look at his mechanics, Kim. Look at the footwork, and could still. Yeah, but I haven't seen him on a ripped. I don't think.
Yeah, that's
know?
custom Steve Young.
Yep, there you go.
I
like the black and white on the one side, but the red visor. Those visors, man, they make or break the helmet, and that one makes it.
That definitely makes it.
Yes.
Anything else that sticks out to you besides the Steve Young,
The
Alex?
one you were just looking at, Kurt Warner.
In the diamonds.
Why is that number 10 on there? Was he number? Where was he number 10?
What do you mean number 10?
Was that a number 10 I saw on the Kurt Warner lid? The one that you were just looking at. When I looked over this guy.
I didn't see anything about number 10.
This is Jay Is this Jordan
That's
Love?
Herbert.
Is this Herbert?
That's Herbert.
Okay, this one's also really. Oh, I see now. This one's really cool. That's
That's the one I like. The Herbert one?
Yes.
I've got my eyes on that bad boy.
When you were describing the Kurt Warner, I was looking at this and I was like, wait, Kurt Warner, where was he number 10?
Dom is still like gushing over the Herbert helmet. That's why. For the guys that that can't see what Dom's doing when he was back there, he kept rewatching the video of the Herbert helmet because he was mesmerized by it.
That's what he's just got it on replay over here.
Yeah, that's what he does. He's bored. He's like, I gotta watch the helmet again.
Yep.
That lid is fire, brother.
All he's writing under the headliners is Herbert.
Like Bart Simpson, I will not look at that Herbert.
Yeah.
Give me the Herbert, baby. That's what he likes. Can't blame the man, Mr. Pellegrini. Cannot blame the man.
But
It's Justin Herbert.
Those are my top two for sure.
Top
Steve
two?
Young and the Jay Herbert. Anything in the quarterback room, I'm gonna put in my top. You name it. If it comes out of the box. So. I also see like secondary headliners, Donovan McNabb. That's a cool name to see in the break room too. So
Maybe it's that Kelly Green or something.
Maybe it's
had a
that
lot
Kelly
of those
Green.
recently, right?
Yep.
McNabb in here.
And of course, I'm trying to avoid saying Jared Goff, right? But,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many other great names in that series. The quarterback room is hot, so let's get after it, UA customers.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Let's do it, guys. We got 31 of you guys watching across all three platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Plenty of eyeballs. Should make for plenty of heat. Here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. What do you guys want to get the customers? I mean, so I'll put it this way. This break obviously is for big dogs. So big dogs, you guys, first and foremost, tell us what you like. But even if you can't enter this break, even if you don't, obviously, we want to talk about entering. 342 in the double. If you get an Allen and a Brady or a Mayfield and a Brady, that's over $4,000 in value. So that price point all of a sudden doesn't look as bad.
Nope.
But if you don't have $300 to drop right now, even if you're not in the break, what do you like in the series? What would you want in a dream world out of these helmets? Even if you can't play specifically in this quarterback room. What do you got your eyes on in this series? What's the helmet that pops? What's the helmet you want? Because I always look at the quarterback room. There's three different ways to look at it. There's the first way to look at it is in terms of autograph value. What's the most expensive helmet? What's worth the most money? Well, retail value for a Tom Brady Speedflex is the highest retail value of any football item we offer.
Right.
That's $3,000 retail value. You get a custom lid like that Patriot one, looking at $3,500, $4,000. If you're interested in about reselling a helmet, hands down the one you want is Brady. And there's two Bradys in the series. If you're looking for the biggest name, it's also Brady.
Yep.
If you're looking for the coolest looking helmet, it's probably Baker Mayfield or Anthony Richardson. If you're looking for a combo of a huge name and a great looking helmet, then it's probably Herbert or Steve Young, for example.
Oh my gosh.
Even Mayfield. Mayfield was top 3 in pass yards and pass touchdowns last year.
Yep.
So there's a little bit of everything in this series. A little bit of everything. Even some of the other helmets, like that flat white Trevor Lawrence, that Rave Bo Nix. These are some really, really cool looking lids in the quarterback room.
That's right.
Awesome quarterbacks and awesome helmets. Now, Dom doesn't believe this. I think that looks like Mark Sanchez, the graphic, to me.
Daniel Jones.
That is Mark Sanchez.
Daniel Jones.
See, Alex thinks it's Mark Sanchez.
No, who does that look like? Get your cursor.
Come
on.
on,
That's
Danny
Tim
Dom.
Tebow, man. That's Tim Tebow.
That's Sanchez.
The perfect wristbands.
Danny Dom.
That 3-prong face mask.
Yeah,
That's
but Tebow throws lefty.
Tebow didn't wear a speed flex either, so
Oh, yeah. So,
Tebow does throw lefty. You're
yeah,
right.
that's definitely Mark Sanchez in my opinion, but that's just me. So let me know, guys, what you want to attack in that quarterback room. If you want some of the lower entry point breaks, I mean,
All right, Dom. Get back
practice
after.
squad right now is a good one. I know we put this one up for you, Dom. That's Sterling Sharp. That's one that's pretty sharp, pun intended. That Packer authentic. I do like the practice squad. We haven't had Patrick Surtain in a hot minute. The second on that Bronco alternate speed flex. We haven't had beast mode Marshawn Lynch in a long time. Even Jerry Jeudy, don't get that often in the break room. So there's some even Cunningham, Randall Cunningham.
Yeah, ultimate weapon.
There's some good ones. Eagle fans, Dawkins and Cunningham, right? Jay Bowerson. Obviously, he should get in the quarterback room because the best are in there. But he's an Eagles fan. Randall Cunningham, Brian Dawkins in this practice squad, brother. That is right up your alley, Jay Bow.
Man, you get a Hydro Speed Flex for $51.
Dude, where's Mike Wilcox? Michael Winning Wilcox, he's a Titan guy. That Javon Curse? Come on, Michael Wilcox.
Now that's freaky.
That is freaky. Freaky fast, freaky good. Javon Curse, the freak. So that's one I recommend for the people that maybe, don't want to risk as much. You're not going to get the same value as the quarterback room. But there is some really, really good stuff in that series. Some really good stuff. Speaking of quarterback room, I still got to watch that quarterback Netflix show, Dom.
Me too.
Joe Burrow's in it and Jared Goff. Yep. So two of the guys on this graphic are featured in that show. I think it's Kirk Cousins, Burrow, and Goff. So, you can't escape the popularity in this break room.
3%.
What's 3%?
Eric Kramer, 20 passing touchdowns for Bears.
Oh.
I thought I was going to sneak that one by.
Legend. So, who's your sneaky pick in fantasy this year? Last box in the practice squad tie was won by Marisa Dombey, Dan Fouts. I got a couple of sneaky picks for you. Right now, for me, it's Trevor Lawrence. It's Dom's guy, too. Dom was going to pick the same thing. Trevor Lawrence gets this year Travis Hunter on his squad on top of already having Brian Thomas Jr. My sneaky pick in fantasy is definitely Trevor Lawrence for me. As far as quarterbacks, right? That's the one that's sneaky. Get that beautiful Trevor Lawrence lid. That's a guy I would not, forget about. He's a really talented player. Give this guy a chance. He's going to be a beast, Trevor Lawrence. No doubt about that. T-Law. Very, very sneaky. Sneaky guy as far as running backs. ESPN put him at number 13, Dom, which is weird. To me, it's James Cook. James Cook has been a filler name in the vault in the Diamonds. That's my running back sneaky pick, James Cook, personally. So that's what I'll go with. I needs a haircut. Yeah, well.
Me too.
We all need a haircut sometimes.
Sideburns are out of control. I need one too.
I might get a haircut tomorrow. We'll see, Dom. I might get a haircut tomorrow. I've been busy this week, but might be on the docket. So last time I took your sneaky picks, I won. Well, take them then. Take them with good money, my man. Yo, what's up, Josh McInnes? The break room right now is set up nicely for Josh McInnes. Patriot guy, got a Brady flex in the quarterback room, and we got a Ty Law in the jerseys and the minis, Josh McInnes. So the break room is set up for you tonight, buddy. We especially made it nice and beautiful just for you, Josh. No doubt about that. You're welcome, Ty Percival. You are very welcome, Ty. Very, very welcome. Orders starting to trickle in here. I see John used his gift card. Actually used a Sick Club code and got a free jersey spot, not his gift card. All right, John. Just a reminder, guys, out there watching the show right now. Reminder out there if you're watching the show. It is Thirsty Thursday. If you're thinking about buying 6 or more break spots tonight, order them in the same cart and select the jersey with one of them. You get that spot for free, Dom.
Yes, sir.
That is a Thursday-only promo. So basically, you pay for 5 and you get a 6 spot free, but only the jersey could be free. Because I know for a fact, Dom, there's going to be a bunch of people that order tonight that will get more than 5 break spots total. But they'll get them spread out through multiple carts, and they will not take advantage of the jersey promo, which is free. If you're not a jersey person, you get a free jersey. I like anything free, man.
Same here.
Free stuff is always good in the break room. And John, again, you do have that gift card, brother, if you want to use that as well, my man. You do have that gift card available as well, sir. If he's a Falcon guy, best place for him probably is the quarterback room because we know Michael Penix is in there. We know that's a fact that Penix is in that quarterback room, Dom. We know that for sure, John. Michael Penix, another, good quarterback on this graphic. I kind of like this series because we have it kind of broken down with like the legends, the Brady, the Warner, the Steve Young, the Bradshaw, the guys that have already established their career. Then we have the active guys that are already superstars, right? The likes of Josh Allen, the MVP last year, one of the most expensive autographs in the game. NFL leader in pass yards, passing touchdowns. One of the most swaggerific guys out there, Joe Burrow. I just said that word, Dom, on the air. I did. We have, Justin Herbert. Has a little bit to prove, but we could say already a bona fide superstar. Then we have that next level guys like Bo Nix, Jordan Love, who are good, looking to become great. Jared Goff, pretty darn good, looking to become great. Then we have the guys with the potential. The McCarthy, the Lawrence, the Richardson. Guys that could take that next step forward. We got a little bit of everything in this series, Dom. And these are the guys that if you want to take a chance on a Trevor Lawrence, maybe ends up being a very, very expensive autograph one day. Because think about this, Dom. The Jacksonville Jaguars don't have a great history of players. He could become one of the best Jaguars ever. Even the Bucks. I mean, like Brady briefly, but Buccaneer quarterbacks. Baker Mayfield. He could be a Buck legend. Josh Allen, I would argue, already the biggest Bills name in history. Terry Bradshaw, perhaps the biggest Steeler name ever. Joe Burrow, perhaps the biggest Bengal name ever. You want to have the biggest name of each franchise's history because that's what's going to get you autograph value. That's what's going to get you trades in here. Because these are they're the faces of these teams, Dom. And in many cases, the faces of the franchises, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, when I think of, Bengals, I think of Joe Burrow. You think of Bills, I think of Josh Allen. Heck, you think of Jaguars, think of Trevor Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you think of Patriots, Tom Brady.
That's right. Just got that statue last week.
I got a question for you. I asked this question the other night.
What's up?
So, Tom Brady obviously is one of the answers. Your guy Brett Favre would be an answer. Josh Allen, this dude is beloved in Buffalo. This goes out for you and the chat. Who is and you can give me a few. Doesn't have to be one, but athletes that are most beloved in their particular city. Like a city that just goes crazy for an athlete. Because Kansas City for Mahomes, Buffalo for Josh Allen. That's their guy. The city loves that player like crazy.
It's a good question.
Because Brady and the Pats is a thing. That was the ownership, not the fans. They wanted to be there forever.
Yeah, like Michael Jordan in Chicago would be too obvious. So.
Yeah, Brett Favre, Green Bay.
Yeah.
But back in the day in the 70s, Bradshaw in Pittsburgh.
Bob Lilly with the Cowboys?
Bob Lilly with the Cowboys.
Mr. Cowboy, right?
Mr. Cowboy, right?
He is Mr. Cowboy.
Uh-huh. Like Randy Moss, Minnesota, maybe? He was cool there.
I'm trying to think of, when this guy walks in the stadium, the whole stadium just stops.
Yeah.
Ted Williams with the Red Sox?
Ted Williams with the Red Sox is a good one. Babe Ruth, but...
Yeah.
I mean, Yankees,
I think of Ted Williams at the All-Star game was in 1999 when he went on the field and everyone in
that was iconic.
Yeah, in the stands and everyone, all the players on the field just stopped what they do and they all wanted to shake hands with Ted Williams.
Makes sense.
That's a good question.
It's a good question.
John says Marino, Miami. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a really good one. mean, Gretzky in Edmonton, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Gretzky probably
He played in a couple places,
Yeah,
though. They almost like take the shine away.
Gretzky probably everywhere he likes.
I'm surprised you didn't say Messi in Barcelona.
That was my next one. You beat me to it.
I figured. I figured.
Yeah, Gretzky and Jordan, it's everywhere they go. It's going to be, these guys are...
Walter Payton in Chicago. They loved him here. 85 Bears, right?
That's a very good one.
That's a good one.
That's a very good one.
So...
Derek Jeter, Yankees.
Derek Jeter, yeah. Which Yankees, it's crazy because they made A-Rod play third base. Because the Yankees don't love all their guys, but they love Jeter. The fan base, like Aaron Judge got booed last year at the beginning of the year.
I love Derek Jeter, one of my favorite players ever. But if we're comparing players, like Alex Rodriguez
was better, but
a lot better than Derek Jeter.
But
Derek Jeter was the most beloved.
Most beloved, yeah. Exactly.
Maybe I don't know. Aaron Judge gets booed in the playoffs. So
it is
say maybe
so,
Aaron Judge now, but
I don't know. I don't like the booing thing.
Yeah,
that's not my
for Aaron
thing,
Judge,
man.
I don't like that.
Right?
That's not a guy you want to boo. You don't want to make that guy mad.
No.
Don't give any reason. I know he just signed that big contract. He's not leaving. He's got no reason to leave. But any other athlete like that, you don't want to give him a superstar reason to leave your team just because you booed him one time.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to myself because I do boo.
Right? Yeah, you're a booer. I know you. You sit there at the TV, you were booing the Packers over the weekend for their preseason game. Dom's like, you were texting me telling me this is garbage.
This is bull.
The Mizzou guys are running all over my team. Former Bears and former Mizzou Tigers.
I know it's just preseason, but I was like, I would have liked a little, them to catch the passes at least.
My preseason game for the Bears ended in a tie.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Bears are all playing. Was it Sunday they played this?
The Bills?
No, but the starters will be playing.
Oh.
Is it Sunday?
Against the Bills.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Mm-hmm. See Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson. Got a chance to maybe see Josh Allen. He did not play in the preseason opener, Josh Allen, but of course I watch Hard Knocks, and they obviously make him out to be even, greater than he is.
I'm sure he doesn't need it.
Josh Allen, he's such an interesting guy for me because, Mahomes is my favorite because of just his playing style. But this even sticks out to my fiance. Josh Allen, I think, Dom, of any great quarterback I've ever seen, might be the most humble.
Yeah.
This guy, he's not cocky. He's very likable. Look, not saying that Mahomes and Burrow are cocky or Lamar, because all three of those are great people, but they have a little bit of cocky swagger to them. Josh Allen's like that guy down the street that, if you met him, you would have no idea he was the league MVP last year. That's Josh Allen's personality.
Yeah, he likes I don't want to say mess around because that means, he's too playful. But, Josh, he's a good, could be a good time.
Yeah.
Friendly person, I guess.
He's an awesome guy, dude. Awesome guy, Josh Allen. On Hard Knocks, he was throwing some really funny, corny jokes, which is why I like him.
I'm out of the loop because I haven't watched Hard Knocks yet. I'm gonna wait until right when the season is about to start.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna have a weekend getting ready for that football.
Sure.
So that football weekend, I'm just gonna be watching all football shows and documentaries.
It's a puff piece. It is a puff piece. Yeah. It does make him to look out really good, but I think he does that for himself, Josh Allen. The way he carries himself, that's a helmet that you're going to want to have because I think it's going to go up in value. I do think he'll win a Super Bowl here in the near future, Josh Allen. We have him in that vault break as well. To me, it's a matter of when, not if, for Josh Allen. They just got to get a little better defense around him. Got to be a little more consistent in the playoffs defensively. But that's a guy that when he wins that MVP, Dom, autograph value is going to skyrocket even more for Josh Allen.
Yes, sir.
Because I think right now, currently in the NFL, it's between Mahomes and Allen for the most beloved in their city, respectfully. Those two guys are just different in Buffalo and Kansas City. Not as big markets as, a New York, a Chicago. That's their superstar in Kansas City and Buffalo, respectfully.
You know what? A sleeper pick I would throw up there.
Yeah, which one?
And not comparing them on the level of, very good quarterback, but they love Baker Mayfield in Tampa Bay.
See, I thought you were going to say Jared Goff in Detroit.
Well, that's a good one, too.
They love him there as
well.
They
love Jared Goff, but they love Baker Mayfield in Tampa Bay. His toughness, they love how tough he is, and obviously being a good quarterback helps as well, but Jared Goff is a very good one, too. thinking about that draft a few years ago when the crowd was chanting Jarrett Reed. Golf.
Exactly.
That's
what I was thinking.
When he was on stage with Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson, who's in the Speedflex series, by the way, and they were cheering for Jarrett Golfs because they love their guy.
Well, Baker Mayfield had probably my 2 favorite plays of last year's NFL season.
the Nick Bosa one.
Yeah, and the other one. Do you know the other one?
No, what was the other one?
My favorite play of the season. I actually talked about it last night.
Mike Evans?
Mike Evans. When they got him that 1,000-yard receiving season, because every year Evans had 1,000 yards receiving, they could kneel, run out the clock, and clinch a playoff spot. Instead, Baker says, we're going to line up. We're going to throw Evans the ball. He's going to get his 1,000-yard season. And the whole team, the whole crowd erupted. That was my favorite moment of last year's NFL season. But if I had to pick one guy, NFL actively, Dom, that is the toughest guy in the league, it's probably Baker Mayfield. He's like he's a mini Brett Favre. I mean, he really is. He's obviously Brett Favre, a little bit stronger arm and a better overall player, but he's the sort of mini-me Brett Favre version Baker Mayfield in the modern NFL.
Well, that's when he was growing up, that's who he wanted to be, Brett Favre.
He wore the jeans.
When he got drafted, he did the whole Brett Favre photo.
Did Chris's gift card not go through either?
I see Chris was sent twice today, too. I see one that was deactivated and one was sent again. Do you see the same thing I did?
Let me look. Chris Millard.
$93, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing a deactivated and then sent again. Yeah. I guess try it now so we have a timestamp. We can deactivate again. Now, Chris, as always, make sure you check your junk mail, your spam, your trash folders. Those gift cards do get lost in the midst sometimes. Make sure you double check all those possible places there, Chris.
I could send that right now, though. Remember that from last night, Chase Wheelspin.
Yeah, was a big one for you, Chris. You met Chris.
I did meet Chris, yeah.
Seems like a nice guy.
Very nice guy.
Nice guy, Chris Millard. Chris, I was not able to go to that Bears family weekend thing. It was a little early, and I don't know if I want to go to the city alone because my fiance had a baptism that day. I was thinking about going, but ended up not going because, but anyway, that was super kind of him to do that.
Should call Robbie.
Well, Robbie actually was going to go too, but I don't think
That's why I know he was talking about it. I know he likes going to all the practices.
All right, so Chris, we resent it down.
Yeah, I just sent it right now, Chris.
All right, Chris, it is sent over. So look for a timestamp of what? 7:15, 7:14, something of that sort, my man. There should be some sort of timestamp to it.
Yeah, hopefully there's, everything okay with that.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, the guys earlier said they didn't have a gift card, then they got it. Although Jay and I believe John have not used the gift cards yet, Dom. Have they? I don't think so. Jay and John have not hopped in yet.
Not as of right now.
Chris, in case you just hopped in too, brother, Chris is a veteran here. He knows how the break room works. Get in this quarterback room, Chris. Use that gift card. Jump in this break. This is 7 spots to go. We get this down to like 5, Dom. It's going to go quickly.
Yep.
All the headliners left. All the boxes left. 10 speed flexes, 15 headliners, and 25 boxes. These are some awesome items. Actually got a bunch of series right now, Dom, that are either brand new or pretty darn close to brand new. So every single headliner left in the quarterback room, and we also have every single headliner left in the practice squad. So you want to jump in early when there's a bunch of headliners left. I believe we only pulled 2 headliners in the minis. Then we have a 40% chance at a headliner in the diamonds with McLaurin and Kurt Warner, and actually a 75% chance in the Speed Flex series, all flexes. Megatron left, and we have Trey McBride and AJ Green, 3 and 4 chance at a headliner in that break. Mr. Wilkins saying the same thing, issue with his gift card. Boy, maybe there was some sort of like lunar eclipse or something, Dom. But Blake, let's resend it to him as well. I don't know why. Blake, by the way, you have gift cards from yesterday too. You have 100 from yesterday and 89. What the heck was going on with the gift cards today? Josh Rouser said he had I don't see a gift card even sent to Josh today. Well, Dom, you got work today, apparently. That's so strange.
Blake. He's got a couple.
Josh Rouser, I can't confirm, did have 50 in that series today, Dom.
Cool, okay.
I don't think his actually was ever sent out. So, yep, we can resend it there, Blake. So, actually, Blake has multiple. Can you see Blake? So, Blake used one on August 12th for $30, Dom.
Mm-hmm.
He's got another on August 12th that you have not used, and you have a couple on August 13th. Then you have a couple from today, Blake. So if you don't mind checking your email to see what you might have, because I can't confirm one of his gift cards was used on August 12th. So check again, Blake. Otherwise, we can resend 101 from today, Dom. We can start with that. Send them today's amounts. So, and just to clarify, not that you guys would do this, because I know they wouldn't, Dom, because all the guys that were having issues with it, it did show up as they haven't spent any of it. I will preface this, though. This has happened multiple times in the past where someone claims I never got the gift card. We go to our internal system and says 0 out of 100 left in the gift card. I'm like, you got the gift card. You used it. We have it in our system. Not what's happening here, though.
No,
because Gerald, Blake, and John, all three of them, their gift card does show up 100 out of 100 left, for example.
Mm-hmm.
But just don't want it to open up the floodgates saying, oh, I didn't get a gift card either, because we have it in our system who got what gift card and how much of it has been used.
I'll start with the 101 today for Blake.
Yes, we'll send you 101, Blake, and then 50 for Josh on today's stuff, guys. I appreciate you, the best customers in the business, guys. You guys are good people. And again, like I said earlier, Dom, maybe there was some sort of issue with the gift card sent out today. It's possible with multiple people having that issue. But I will say again, spam mail, junk mail, promotions folder. If you're a Gmail user, it's hectic where stuff gets sent. So definitely search Ultimate Autographs in your account. Definitely something I recommend for sure. What do you guys want to break? I guess I'll reset the break page again. It's been a hot minute, Dom. Kind of let them know what's going on here. Give you guys all the possible options on a Thursday night. Appreciate it, says Josh. We got you, Josh. Then Kamen, I'm still waiting for my $50 gift card from Portillo's. Ooh, that sounds good, Bob. Unfortunately, that one, I stole it, Bob. I'm sorry.
I wish we had those.
We don't have those. Although if you win a helmet, you could sell it for Portillo's money, right?
Oh, yeah.
What, a $4,000, $3,000 Brady could get you a bunch of gift cards to the Portillo's, Dom.
Get you a lot of beef sandwiches.
Could be Portillo's for the year. I mean, unless you're going every single day.
Get you a lot of beefs in the cup of cheese. I like that.
Ooh,
with the fries.
the cheese fries. Ooh, okay. Bob always makes us hungry, and I don't like that. I love Bob, but I don't. All the food talk when we can't eat food, Dom. Definitely.
You guys keep
not
secrets from me? You have a secret Portillo's gift card machine here?
Yes. We don't give it to White Sox fans. That's the rule. Packer fans. Chin May and you are the only ones that don't get it.
I'm going to see if in those free shirts, maybe underneath there's some gift cards for Portillo's.
All right, guys. Here's what we got going on in the break room. Practice Squad. Brand new series, Dom. 30 boxes. What is that? 13? That's 3, 6, 9, 12 photo headliners in this series out of 30. We have the 4 secondary headliners as well. Phil Simms, Roger Craig, Fred Taylor, AJ Green, 16 and 30 chance at a headliner in here. By the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 authentics, Dom. And we have 4 speed flexes. Javon Curse, Jerry Judy, Patrick Surtain II, and Brian Robinson Jr. Everything is left in this series. And forget the 4 speed flexes. My favorite helmet, actually, the Bucks Creamsicle. I love that Baker Mayfield Bucks Creamsicle. That is an awesome, awesome lid, to say the least, in this huddle up. Everything is left. Brand new series. Get your spots, guys, in that practice squad.
We better see some Baker tonight.
All right, Baker Mayfield, one of the best looking lids in that quarterback room. Look at that orange, that yellow. Holy moly. This might be the best Baker Mayfield helmet I have ever seen in my life. Got a sick Justin Herbert as well. One of the best young quarterbacks in the league. We have this Anthony Richardson. Man, that helmet is incredible, Mr. Richardson. We have the Steve Young Rip Speed Flex, Alex's favorite in the series, the best lefty ever, the great Steve Young. We have Tom Brady on a military helmet, the military branches, sick-looking custom Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time, TB12 here in the break room. Come and get that Brady. A lot of other great stuff available here, guys. Loving all the break spots for you folks. All the headliners in the series. I mean, forget the speed flexes. You get a Joe Burrow helmet, that's incredible. Not often we have Joe Burrow in the break room. You get a Josh Allen speed flex. You get a Bradshaw Rave speed flex. One of the greatest Steelers of all time, Terry Bradshaw. So all the headliners left. You can double up Josh Allen, Tom Brady. Get yourself north of $4,500 in retail value for how much in the double? It is just over $300. Get over $4,000 in value if you snag Brady and Mayfield in the NFC South or Brady and Allen in the AFC East. 2 helmets as well. So we have that quad left in the vault. 5 to go. Brock Purdy, Bo Nix. 2 good quarterbacks today. Abdul Carter, speed flex. One of the best young pass rushers. Got the Josh Allen custom flex as well. That military salute to service, JA-17. Minis are still loaded. Nico Collins, Lawrence Taylor. Jay Jettas, haven't had him in a hot minute. Maybe the best receiver in the league, Justin Jefferson, for just over $50 in that mini. Ty Law, that alternate Patriot mini. Garrett Wilson, double up in the AFC East. Law and Wilson. We got the TJ Watt salute to service, which is super duper clean for TJ Watt. Luke Kuechly, love that light blue ink on that one. And then Sean Alexander still lurking as well. One of the best running backs of all time, the great Sean Alexander on that Seahawk Eclipse. We have the Speed Flex series. Every single box is a Speed Flex. The most valuable helmets, the ones worth the most money. Megatron, one of the best receivers ever. He's just such a big part of, football history. There's probably not a single guy in the history of this league where you can triple team him and it does not matter. 1, 2, 3 guys, Megatron's making that catch every darn time. Calvin Johnson. AJ Green, Trey McBride, secondary headliners, 3 and 4 chance at a headliner in that Speed Flex break. Diamonds looking for the Kurt Warner Chrome. Only 5 boxes left. Speaking of great stories, maybe the greatest story in football history. A guy played 1 season as a starting quarterback in college football. Northern Iowa FCF school, had to play NFL Europe, Arena League, bag grocers at Hy-Vee. Got his chance and got that 2-time MVP. That Super Bowl MVP. The great Kurt Warner on that Chrome Flex. Only 5 boxes left in the Diamonds. We do have that Terry McLaurin left in there as well. So one over the vault earlier. Jerseys, Thirsty Thursday by 6 or more break spots. All in the same cart. Select the jersey as one of the 6. You get that spot for free. $29. Sean Alexander, Ty Law, Warren Moon, Emmitt Smith. All those are steals for $21. So make those moves, guys. Someone got in that quarterback room double.
Josh Rouser.
So you'll see what'll happen. Josh got in, put us at 5 to go. We knock out 1 more spot down, put us at 4 to go. And from there, we're off and running halfway there in the Diamonds. So Blake got his 101 gift card. Congrats, Blake. All right, so I don't know if there was something down with the gift cards the last couple of days, Dom, but I guess deactivate it and send them again. Let's see. Blake had one for $150 yesterday, and he had one for, he spent the $300 one. So I see one for $150 on August 12th, Blake. Then I see 100, and I see an 89 on August 13th. And then I also see, yep, so whatever that amount adds up to, Dom.
Just those 3?
I guess we could resend those 3.
Okay.
Listen to Kamen trying to sell me that Joe Burrow helmet. Someone knows I'm a Bengals fan. Ha ha. Look, Blake, let's be real. In the history of the Bengals, there has never been a bigger name than Joe Burrow. That's the guy for the Bengals, Dom. If you can think of any Bengal autograph you want, the first one you would want is Joe Burrow. He is all due respect to Boomer Esiason and Ken Anderson and the Red Rocket, Andy Dalton, Dom, Joe Burrow is the best quarterback that's ever put that Bengal uniform on, Dom. You could argue Anthony Munoz at offensive line. I know Jamar Chase is great. But you ask any Bengal fan, who's the autograph you want most? It is Joe Burrow every single time. It is Joe Burrow every single dang time. And only shame for him is that he can't play defense. Because the Bengals missing the playoffs last year, Dom, was not Joe Burrow's fault. And Joe Burrow, by the way, there's a whole thing on social media these days. And by the way, I agree with it 100%. In order to be the man, you got to beat the man, right? That's the whole knock on Josh Allen, which, let's be real. Josh Allen has like 25 touchdowns and 4 picks in the playoffs. His defense also is hurting him. But whether it's fair or not, Dom, perception in the sports world is head-to-head matchups. And in the AFC especially, nobody's beaten Mahomes head-to-head except for the 2 guys in this series, Tom Brady and Joe Burrow.
There you go.
And then Jalen Hurts, of course, but that, pass rush definitely helped him quite a bit. But out of the AFC, the last 5 years, only quarterback to beat Mahomes in the playoffs was Joe Burrow. The guy, he actually beat Josh Allen that year too.
Yeah.
He beat Josh Allen earlier in the playoffs. In Buffalo. Then went into Kansas City, down 3 touchdowns at halftime. I mean, I know the Chiefs blew that game. They did. Anytime you're up 21, you blow the game. It's a combo of both, though.
Still got to take it. If someone's going to give you the game, you still got to take it.
A lesser quarterback would have folded. They would have said, we're in Arrowhead. We're down 3 touchdowns. Pack our bags and go home. But no, not Joe Burrow. He's a national champion at LSU. Played in the Super Bowl with the Bengals. And the guy's awesome. And that's why, I know we get caught up in speed flexes, Dom. They're worth the most money. They look the coolest. We get caught up in autograph value. The speed flexes, the customs. Don't forget how cool, especially if it's your favorite team. Just anything autographed by Joe Burrow. Anything autographed by Tom Brady. Anything autographed by Terry Bradshaw. Anything autographed by Josh Allen. These are incredible names, incredible players, and you get to keep that forever if you want, right? You go to a game, you remember it forever, but you don't get to keep the game ticket every time. You go to Portillo's, Bob Boulay, that Italian beef sandwich, it's gone. You keep this helmet for life, Dom. It's true. Portillo's only lasts for 10 minutes if you eat quickly enough.
That is true. You don't want to
this helmet lasts a lifetime, Dom. It won't divorce you like your wife will.
Ooh.
Sorry to anyone that's divorced.
Ooh.
I'm just saying 50% of marriages end in divorce, Dom.
Hey, I know.
You know from experience. No, not your experience, just your family's experience.
Maybe I never told you about that side of my life.
Maybe there's something I don't know about you. I received that email with the fun, says Blake. Thanks for the help and reminding me. You got it.
Glad to help.
Got to make sure you guys are not leaving that bonus money, putting it to good use, Dom.
That's right.
Putting it to good use in the break room. We got you, brother. I'm guessing Blake will jump into that quarterback room, which, by the way, if you're thinking about the single, double, or quad, I would say the double right now, Dom. 5 to go.
That is the closest.
5 to go in that double box break in this quarterback room.
If you want to break as soon as possible, probably your best option.
I'm actually looking at these quarterbacks, Dom. Josh Allen has multiple playoff wins.
Yes.
Goff is one in the playoffs.
Statistically, Josh Allen's playoff stats are ridiculous.
Trevor Lawrence is one of the playoffs, too. That comeback against the Chargers.
Against Herbert, yeah.
Uh-huh. So, we got winners.
I wouldn't say they were in that game against Kansas City, but they were in that game against Kansas City.
A little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't a blowout. They had a good showing.
Obviously, Mahomes got a little bit hurt that game.
Yeah. A little Chad Henne.
So, Chad Henne action, yeah. Boy, I remember that. That drive, was that 98-yard drive for Chad Henne? Was that Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Good times, Dom. Good times. You got to have a good backup, too.
06 Rose Bowl against USC.
But no backups in this game, in this series. These are all starting quarterbacks in the quarterback room. Except for maybe Richardson. We'll see. We'll see what happens there in Indianapolis. What do we got? Blake got in?
Yeah, he got in that quarterback room double. Thank you, Blake.
Thank you, Blake. Putting those funds to good use.
Blake or Wesley? What do you prefer, Blake?
Yeah, what does he prefer? Because I know he goes by Blake and Wesley both. Let us know which one you want us to call you by. I know his orders come through as Blake Wilkins. He says, "You knew I would, haha." I figured as much. I had an inkling.
Smart man.
A smart man, yeah, 100%. Wants to go by Blake. All right, Blake it is then. Blake it is. Blake it is here in the break room. Blake, there it is. Like, whoop, there it is.
Yeah.
Blake, there it is.
Ooh, I thought that was the words of the song.
Right? 4 to go now in that break. I'll drop that link in the chat. 4 to go. You want to have some fun? I'm going to make a prediction here. Because we see this happen a lot. Because Blake got, by the way, Jamar Chase here and Boomer Esiason last couple days. Blake is not going to like me after this, Dom. But I'm going to make this prediction right now. Blake is winning that Terry Bradshaw Speed Flex. He's going to win the Bradshaw.
Hey, it's better than losing, right?
Right?
I'd rather win a division rival than not win nothing at all.
4 to go in the quarterback room. Double. All right, I got a hypothetical scenario for you. He says, "Stop it, LOL." Hypothetical scenario. We talked about the best quarterbacks and the best helmets in this series. Let's talk about the clutch factor. Now, I'm going to make this, easy. You cannot pick Tom Brady, Dom.
Okay.
Because that is the obvious answer. Obvious answer. Speaking of that, Chad Henne 98-yard drive, or whatever the heck it was.
Is he in this series?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
80 yards to go. 80 yards to go. 2 minutes, 1 timeout. You're down 4. You need a touchdown to win. You can only have one quarterback on this graphic not named Tom Brady. Because Brady is, everyone's going to go Brady, and rightfully so.
Okay.
Who are you taking to lead you down for the game-winning drive, game, season on the line?
I'm going to go with chalk and go with the best quarterback not named Tom Brady. I'll take Steve Young.
Steve Young?
Yeah, I'll go with Steve Young.
Okay, Steve Young. Plus, he's got that running ability, too.
Does it come with Jerry Rice? Bill
Does
Walsh?
not come with
Okay,
Jerry
okay,
Rice.
Okay.
You get an injured Brandon Ayuk and over the hill, even though he's not on the team anymore, Deebo Samuel.
I'll still take Steve Young. I like my chance. I'll take my chance with Steve Young. Yes.
John also says Steve Young. Okay. What else, guys? Kurt Warner says Westy. That's a good one. He did lead a winning drive against the Titans in the Super Bowl, right?
Isaac Bruce, right?
Isaac Bruce, the long touchdown catch. So many great choices. I want to pick Burrow, but that would be biased. I have to go Steve Young, says Blake. Okay. That's a good one. What else? I mean, a lot of Steve Young. Josh says Baker. Dude, Baker is a tough son of a gun. Now, he's led a few game-winning drives in his own time. Baker Mayfield. It's definitely not a bad pick. The Bake Show, not a bad pick. Baker Mayfield. So I'll give you one that I think, I know Blake said not to be biased as Burrow, because I would also pick, personally, Steve Young. But my second pick would probably be Joe Burrow. That guy is very, very clutch in a lot of situations. A guy that I trust to make the right decision in any moment, Joe Burrow. He's cool. They call him Joe Cool for a reason, man. That's probably my number 2 pick. And actually, let's not forget, the winning gene matters. Terry Bradshaw, Dom.
Yeah.
He did win 4 championships. He won, 2 Super Bowl MVPs. So he's not a bad pick either. The OG TB12, Terry Bradshaw. How close are we on that break right now?
2 to go.
2 to go. And you saw what happened. I told you 4 or less. We get the 4 spots to go. It goes quickly. We're at 4 spots to go. I think like 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes later, 2 spots to go. 2 minutes after that, probably no spots to go. I'll give you another hypothetical here. Let's talk young quarterbacks in this series. Who's got the most to prove of this list? And I'm going to include Allen and Burrow on this list only because their aspirations are to be the top quarterback in the game. Because we have Richardson, who I think has a lot to prove. Baker Mayfield still got to, win big.
Trevor Lawrence.
Herbert, McCarthy, Love, Goff, Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, Bo Nix. Who's got the most to prove this year? Most important season to deliver this year for any one of those guys.
Well, it might be Anthony Richardson for the fact that he might not be a starter next season. But for expectations-wise, it's Trevor Lawrence. I know a lot of people are starting to sell their stock on Trevor Lawrence. I've been saying on this show, if you're selling stock on Trevor Lawrence, I'm going to buy that stock. I'm still a fan, but I do get the people saying that he has to prove it this season. So I'm going to go with Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah. I mean, those are a lot of expectations when he came out of the draft from Clemson.
One of the most heralded draft picks ever, Trevor Lawrence.
That awesome freshman year where he dominated Alabama in the national championship game.
So that's, Lawrence and Richardson are up there. I'm actually going to go a little different, Dom, to mix it up a little bit here.
Brady?
I'm going to go Herbert.
Oh, okay.
Justin Herbert, because he has not yet won a playoff game. He's got incredible arm talent. He's got a great coach in Harbaugh. They're getting him receivers slowly but surely. I think Justin Herbert has the most to prove this year.
You might see one of these quarterbacks in a second. Just close out.
Sold out?
Yes, sir.
I would say Trevor Lawrence or Kyler Murray. I think there's a little bit more pressure on Lawrence, Westy, because, Murray was the first overall pick also, but I think Lawrence was a bigger prospect. So I think Trevor Lawrence has a little bit more pressure than Murray for me. All right, QB room double coming up. Number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. The guy with the most to prove this year is not in this series. Lamar Jackson, says Bob. Got to prove it in the playoffs.
Why?
No. He's got 2 MVPs. So I don't know.
Well,
that's Bob's answer.
all right.
Bob is not a Lamar guy. I don't know if you knew that, Dom.
All right.
I got to be honest with you. I do like Burrow and Allen better a little bit in this series. Well, Allen at least. Burrow and Lamar are pretty even to me. But I used to be a little bit of a Lamar skeptic. He has won me over. He has won me over for sure. Chris with 12 and 23. He was just ahead of Joe at 13. All right. So 12.
Why doesn't Josh Allen and Joe Burrow get as much as he hasn't won a Super Bowl yet as Lamar Jackson?
I don't know, Dom. I'm not sure. I will say this of those guys, though, playoff number wise.
I know Josh Allen's playoff numbers are ridiculous. Yes.
Has the best playoff numbers of those 3 guys.
Yeah.
12 and 23 coming up in this break.
Lamar does have to win a Super Bowl when his career is all said and done, but he's got plenty of time. I don't think, just my opinion.
Sure.
I think there's a lot more quarterbacks that have a lot to prove in the NFL than Lamar Jackson. 40 passing touchdowns, only 4 interceptions, 4,000 yards.
He's pretty
900
good.
rushing yards.
And I'm kind of a combo of stats and wins. I mean, I see both sides of the argument. That's why I like guys like Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. They have the stats and the rings. But, winning is a team game as well. That's why I look at Josh Allen. We were looking at it a couple weeks ago with Ricky. In the games Allen lost in the playoffs, his defense gave up like 30 points in like more than half of them.
70 and 24 as a quarterback.
Pretty good. Pretty good for Lamar. Sean, Josh, Wesley, Todd, Chris, and Joseph. Good luck, guys. Unfortunately, Dom, though, that's the pressure of the quarterback spot. Whether it's fair or not, if you don't win the rings, you don't make the Super Bowl, you're not going to get the respect. That's just the way the position is.
That is true.
And oftentimes the, lack of respect is unfair because I always say this, man, when you win, the quarterback gets too much credit. When you lose, he gets too much blame. That's just how it works every single time.
I'll take Lamar Jackson on my team any day of the week.
Sure. So they're well paid for that pressure. They are. That is true. Although, they're human beings too, for sure. Josh Rouser's got the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Chris Millard. Sean Twinkstrom, the NFC East. Todd Mayer, NFC West. Joseph Lake, AFC North. Todd, AFC South. Wesley, AFC East. And Josh in the AFC West. Blake saying, which 2 divisions will be the hardest this year? Well, let me get back to that question after these 2 boxes, because there's going to be a lot of really interesting division battles So I don't want to, give you a cop-out answer. I want to get these 2 boxes in first, and I'll think about it in the meantime. We'll start with 12. We will start with 12.
Maybe these helmets help us come up with an answer.
Sure, maybe. Mad Bomber saying NFC North is the toughest. That's definitely up there for sure.
Record-wise last season, yep.
We got a cloth bag coming up, Dom. I see a beautiful blue visor. This is probably the most interesting helmet in the whole series because name-wise, this is probably the worst name in the series, which is not so much with the player, just how great the names are. Helmet-wise, this is the best-looking helmet in this series. Anthony Richardson on the custom Colt Speedflex AR-15. That was his college number. We have the Richardson on the back, the USA flag, the KBC custom, the blue visor, the blue face mask, Todd Mayer, AFC South, Anthony Richardson.
Todd.
The Todd father. My goodness.
That is a good-looking helmet. Man, the other side of that looks great, too.
Right? This is the best-looking helmet in the series. It's simple, Don. The best-looking helmet in the series, and, my favorite blue visor. Now, Anthony Richardson, again. I do like Trevor Lawrence better, personally. I do like Baker Mayfield better, personally. But there's guys like Baker Mayfield, Geno Smith, Sam Darnold. Recent years, everyone gave up on these guys, and they ended up bouncing back. Now, look, I get it. There's only so much you can take. I'm not going to give this guy 3 or 4 years, but I would give this guy minimum 1 more year, if not 2, to prove what he has because his arm is incredible. That throw last year, early in the season, the long bomb, perfect pass. He's a great runner. He's strong. He's fast. There's too much talent there to at least not see what you got. Now, consistency isn't a problem with him. Accuracy is a problem. I'm not going to lie to you. It is. Mm-hmm. But there's too much talent there to find out, what this guy could be about. That's why if I'm the Colts, I start this guy this year. Yeah. Give him a chance, see what he's got, and see what happens with Anthony Richardson. Congrats, says Wesley, / Blake. Very nice, says Todd. Very nice indeed on the Anthony Richardson custom Speed Flex.
That looks very nice. Nice helmet, Todd.
Mm-hmm.
I even like the non-auto side, too, with the flag and the Colts, the American flag with the Colts. I mean, that's just that's awesome right there.
Uh-huh.
Very cool, Todd.
And I think the biggest reason why he struggled is because of the curse I did. The Colts curse. When they got rid of Peyton Manning, I cursed the Colts. So there's really, maybe if the guy goes to a different team, maybe things turn around. Just keep in mind, I did curse the Colts team, so... Just saying, that did happen, Dom.
What would have to happen for you to, reverse the curse?
I don't know if I can.
Oh.
I was too big of a Peyton Manning fan as a kid, Dom.
Oof.
I don't know if I could ever reverse that curse.
I don't know if you want to say it out loud. We want crazy Colts fans here.
No. I don't know. A lot would have to happen. I don't know. I think, I don't know if you can reverse a curse when you place it.
Were you the reason Andrew Luck retired early?
Yes.
The curse? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I also stopped that awesome Twitter account he had too.
Oh yeah, he's like the general or
something like that. Captain Luck.
The old time general.
All right, second box coming up. The MJ box, 23. 23 on the way here in the quarterback room. What do we got here? Dom? Ooh, okay. How about a little love in the break room?
Hey, there we go.
Jordan Love, Jordan Hart 10. Awesome lid. I'm a Bears guy. I'm a Bears fan. I hate to say this. Every ounce of my body, you see the jersey. Green Bay Packers have their latest really good quarterback. Is he going to be Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers? Probably not. I mean, come on. Rodgers and Favre are 2 top 10 quarterbacks ever. But this guy, big shoes to fill, and he's filling them nicely. Second in passing touchdowns 2 years ago, Dom. Jordan Love, Josh Rouser, NFC North. Nicely done there, Mr. Josh. Very nice.
Get well soon, Mr. Thumb.
Right? And I never wish for injuries for anybody. And maybe, Dom, maybe you kind of alluded to it. It's kind of a Beetlejuice moment. You know, Blake's question, which two divisions will be the hardest this year? You said maybe the helmets come out. We had Mad Bomber say NFC North. Obviously, the Lions had the best record last year in the NFC. Get Aiden Hutchinson back. The Vikings last year had one of the best records. The Packers last year were in the playoffs. The Bears got a new hot coach, a very talented roster. NFC North is definitely up there. That's a really interesting question, because my question to you guys is, how do you look at that question? Are you looking at it in terms of, what division has the 4 deepest teams, or what division has the legitimate playoff contenders? Because I would argue top to bottom, 1 through 4, NFC North is arguably the deepest. But I look at the AFC North, for example. I look at the Bengals, the Ravens, and the Steelers. The top 3 teams there are really good. I look at the NFC East. Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys. Top 3 are really good. The Giants stink. The Browns stink. So that division, those 2 divisions, top to bottom, not as good. But top 3 teams are better. A couple of divisions I think are underrated, Dom, under the radar. I look at the NFC West.
Yep.
I think the Rams, the Niners. I think Seattle was decent last year.
Cardinals are
Kyler Murray and
on the rise, yeah.
Cardinals have some potential. Also the AFC West. Chiefs are the king, but obviously
Raiders
the Broncos made the playoffs last year. The Chargers made the playoffs, and the Raiders got Pete Carroll.
Herbert and Bo Nix
in the quarterback room. So I don't know if there's one that sticks out. I think those 4 to me are the 4 I think of, Dom. But definitely going to be a lot of fun in the NFL this year.
I would go NFC North. I'm biased, and it's
like
tough.
I said, top to bottom, 1 through 4, the North is the toughest.
You win 14 games and finish in second place. It's that's tough.
NFC East is tough, says West. Yeah, I agree. This helmet is tough, full of cheese. Jordan Love, very nice.
Packers went 1-5 last season. We lost only to our division rivals and the Eagles.
Yeah,
so
it's a tough division.
That was it.
It's a very tough division, to say the least. All right, let's run this back. I see some action, Dom. I see some action. Get those spots, guys. Let's run back this quarterback room here. I definitely want to see more of these awesome quarterback lids on the table tonight. Let's see. What else are we getting action into? I see. Well, we're actually in an interesting spot, Dom. 6 to go and a bunch of breaks. We know 4 or less, especially 3 or less is the magic number. Get halfway there, more than halfway there. 6 to go in the jersey. 6 to go in the diamond single. 6 to go in the vault single. Put those breaks at 4 to go, guys. They will go quick. But I recommend running back the next round of quarterback room. Obviously, awesome helmet, Anthony Richardson. Awesome helmet, Jordan Love. But if you were looking at this graphic as far as photo headliners, Dom, those are near the bottom. Near the bottom. I mean, what are the best items in the series? I mean, 2 Brady's, custom Steve Young, custom Herbert, custom Mayfield, Josh Allen Flex, Bradshaw Rave, the Burrow Authentic. I mean, probably the 10 best hits in the series are still there. And the ratios to get them just got better.
I want to see that double up in the NFC South. Tom Brady, Baker Mayfield.
Oof. Man.
That's my goal today.
I want to see the double up in the AFC East, Tom Brady, Josh Allen.
All right, let's see them both.
That's what I want to see.
Alex, you got a double you want to see?
Of course he does. Jared Goff.
Jared Goff, and how many is Jay Love still there?
Jay McCarthy. JJ McCarthy still left.
There you go.
Jay Love just came out.
Oh, that's
right in front of me.
He's the helmet I keep staring at.
Yeah, Dom is lost in that Jordan Love. Sure. Well, I'll give you a good one. Steve Young and Kurt Warner is good.
Yep.
Terry Bradshaw and Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
That's a double up right there.
What about Steve Young, Bo Nix? Is that possible? Is Bo Nix in?
No, Steve Young and Kurt Warner. Steve Young, Kurt Warner is the NFC West double up. So there's a lot of good double ups left, guys. A lot of good double ups here. I mean, I'm looking at Brady, definitely top 10 ever. I think Steve Young for me is top 10 ever. Kurt Warner and Terry Bradshaw, I'll put it this way, they're top 15 ever. I don't know about top 10. They're both on that, list of just on the outside. But arguably 4 top 15 quarterbacks ever in Brady, Young, Bradshaw, and Warner. Then we have arguably 4 top 10 quarterbacks right now. I mean, you look at Herbert, Mayfield, obviously Burrow and Allen. All 4 of those guys are top 10 quarterbacks in the league. And maybe even Goff, too, could be 5 of the top 10, Dom. And, I mean, you can even argue Jordan Love, who we just pulled.
Heck yeah.
Even Bo Nix last year with how good he was.
Always loving pulling Kurt Warner helmets because special place in my heart. When I first started watching football, Kurt Warner was the man.
The greatest show on turf.
Yes, sir.
I outsourced my offensive, love because, I was a Bears fan.
Mm-hmm.
We had no quarterbacks. So the quarterbacks I liked as a kid, Peyton Manning, Kurt Warner.
You're probably so happy when Mike Martz was hired as offensive
I was
coordinator
actually
for the Bears.
pumped. It didn't quite work out, although it was better. Their offense was actually good with Mike Martz.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
But obviously, having Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Marshall Faulk is not the same as what he had on the Bears. Although I think their offense, was that with him where they were briefly up there in the NFL with Jake Cutler?
That was Trestman.
That was Trestman the Cutler year I'm thinking of.
They were middle of the pack with Mike Martz, but they had the talent. Trestman, they were second in the league.
That's what I'm thinking
but
of.
Of course, the polar opposite of the Chicago Bears offense. Second in the league in offense, 30th in the league in defense.
Yeah, which is weird.
That's not Chicago Bears.
Which is weird. Can't get it at once. Offense and defense at the same time.
Was that the Chris Conner game?
Oh.
That was the Chris Conner game.
No, I don't like that game. Boo, Dominic. Boo. Bad references, man. Bad references.
Hey, Mel Tucker got a job in Michigan State after the season. I don't know how. After his performance as a defensive coordinator for the Bears. I don't know how he got
that happens. That happens. The Bears now have Eric Bieniemy as a running back coach.
Yeah,
he left the Chiefs, went to UCLA, didn't work out. Now he's back in Chicago. Go figure. Eric Bieniemy, just weird.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good for a running back coach.
Yeah, now you mentioned, I did see him coaching. I was watching a little bit of the... See, I watched it towards the end of the game because I was getting ready to watch the Saints-Chargers because I was trying to watch Trey Harris because he's on my Dynasty team.
Of course you
So I wanted to watch that game, but it couldn't start until the Bears game was over, so I watched the little bit of the end of it. It was 24-24. They were basically just trying to run out the clock.
Tie game, baby.
Eric Bieniemy on the sidelines.
That's fun.
Quinn Ewers.
For Miami.
Yeah, saw Quinn Ewers.
And Theo Weiss for Miami, your favorite.
Yeah.
Mizzou receiver, Theo Weiss.
Yeah, how can I...
It was Luther Burden versus Theo Weiss, the Mizzou showdown. It was a good one.
And you had Brady Cook on Saturday. You had a good weekend of
Harrison Mevis got a kick against the Packers.
Jets. You got to get your Jets, all your Jets stuff
I'm a
now.
Jets guy these days, man. Jets fan.
Then you got the tackle.
Membo?
Yeah, they got him too.
Yeah.
There you go. I forgot.
What's left in the minis, Mario? Almost everything in the minis, Mario. Mini helmets. Let's look together here. Show me the mini. I have some sad news, and this is another example, Mario, why... I mean, obviously, Mario could have been busy. You can't be here every single moment or every single day, Dom.
Yes,
but I always say, if you are watching at a given moment, and you're thinking, I'm going to wait until that name comes out. Well, last night, the first box in the lottery was Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. One of the first boxes of the minis, unfortunately, the one Mario wants, Shannon Sharp. And also, actually, Justin Herbert went as well. So, two big ones right off the bat, but everything else, Tom, is still there in the single back minis. Everything else is still there in that break, Mr. Mario. Obviously, Mario's best item out there as a Bronco fan.
Bo Nix.
Goes without saying. Bo Nix on that diamond break. Or not diamond break, quarterback room break, excuse me. I pulled this helmet yesterday. Looks even better in person. That
I love
Rave Bo Nix.
All the Rave helmets do.
And obviously, Dom, look, personally, I'm not a huge fan of the man for various things he's said and done. Okay. Sean Payton.
Okay.
But the guy knows quarterbacks. Yeah. You cannot deny his quarterback knowledge, his offensive mind. And I think a lot of folks really, really, hammered the Broncos getting Bo Nix. They're like, why are you picking him this early in the first round? This guy's arm talent. The guy played a million years in college. He wasn't very good at Auburn. And I think we saw last year, without really a good receiver, I mean, Cortland Sutton is number one receiver. Bo Nix passing and running last year.
Pretty good.
I think Sean Payton knew what he was onto with that Bo Nix pick last year.
Oh, yeah. He was,
Very, very solid pick.
Bo Nix was a guy who got better and better every year at college, too. Saw him make that progression in the NFL. Sean Payton just makes sense. You know, he had the Drew Brees comps, gets drafted by Sean Payton. Sometimes it's too good to be true, but this seems like it's working so far. He was awesome. You know, last year with the rookies, there's a lot of guys who could make a case for Rookie of the Year. Obviously, Jaden Daniels did win, but Bo Nix, 29 touchdown passes his rookie year, almost 4,000 yards, 10-7, leads the Broncos to the postseason. A year after where they gave 70 points to the Dolphins. They were the laughing stock of the NFL
That
for a few
was
weeks.
wild.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. You guys like Brock Bowers, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas. But Bo Nix,
Good draft
awesome. I like
class
his
last
name.
year.
Bo Chapman Nix.
Dude,
That's a good name.
not Caleb Williams, not Jaden Daniels. Most passing touchdowns by a rookie last year, Bo Nix. I got one for Oregon fans. Imagine getting a Bo Nix and a Justin Herbert in the AFC West. I mean, we're talking about Brady and Mayfield, Brady and Allen, the most profitable double-ups. Obviously, Steve Young, Kurt Warner, Bradshaw, Burrow. How about Herbert Nix in the AFC West? Now double up in the quarterback room series. How about that? And I think Bo Nix is here to stay. I don't think that year for the Broncos was a fluke. They're a team that I think gets right back in the playoffs. Mr. Bo Nix, and I know it's a mini hot take. It's lukewarm, but I got to say it's a hot take, Dom, because you might look it up. When's the last year the Chargers won a playoff game? Because I think the Chargers win a playoff game this year. That's my hot take with Justin Herbert.
Was it the year that Phillip Rivers tore his ACL in the playoff game?
What was that? Like 2019 or something?
No, that was...
A while further back. 2017? Last Charger playoff win. It's been a while. What do you got for me?
Oh, 2018.
2018. Yeah, that's what I thought.
They
2018.
beat, I think that was Lamar Jackson's rookie season.
Okay.
So
What's the one before that, though?
They beat the Bengals in 2013, the Andy Dalton, Marvin Lewis Bengals.
Okay. So since 2013, that's what, 12 years?
Mm-hmm.
They have 2 playoff wins?
Yeah. Yes,
So
sir.
it can count as a hot take then. Justin Herbert gets a playoff win next year.
Thanks, Phillip Rivers. He was 22 for 32 in that game, 160 yards. No interceptions. That's good. But this was Lamar Jackson's rookie season, 14 for 29. Yeah, it was a 23-17 This game I totally forgot about.
I remember that game, actually. I think, like, Lamar threw a bunch of yards late in the game, but it was too late or something. Kind of remember that game.
Michael Badgley hit 6 field goals. The Money Badger.
All right. Did you know he played like 6 to 8 games with a broken back? Is that Bo Nix? Yeah. Dude is tough. New here. How does this work for the Live Break 1 full-size quarterback room? Well, so, Jared, are you talking about the single or the double box? I'll give you a lowdown on how all of it works. So if you jump in the single box break, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win for every spot you buy. This item is a live drawing, not a guaranteed item. The double box, 2 boxes come out. So, for example, if you get the AFC West and you get the Bo Nix and Justin Herbert, you win both helmets. You get the AFC East, Josh Allen, Tom Brady, you win both helmets. All our helmets are autographed. All are authenticated. NFC South, you can get Brady and Baker Mayfield in that double up. So the single, if you buy 1 spot, Jared, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win. If you buy 2 spots, you would have a 2 in 8 chance to win. If you buy 3 spots, it's a 3 in 8 chance to win. All the divisions are randomized, Jared. So let's just say we randomize your name and you land in the AFC East. Tom Brady comes out. That helmet is worth over $3,000. You just got it for $171. Let's just say that you got the AFC East and Tom Brady does not come out. Maybe Bradshaw comes out. Maybe Burrow comes out. Maybe Herbert comes out. Then you don't win anything, Jared. So it's not a guaranteed win. It's just a risk you take. But if you win with 1 spot, you can profit big time. A lot of these helmets are worth $1,000 or more. In the case of Tom Brady, $3,000 or more, the most valued helmet in the game. What's your squad, Jared? Favorite football team? Could be basketball, baseball. What is your squad, brother? That might help narrow the search as far as what you're looking for here in the break room. And the quarterback room is the highest price point, but also has the best helmets and the most valuable items in that quarterback room. He says, nice, okay, yeah. Very, very nice indeed. Very, very nice indeed. So maybe Jared might be jumping in here, Dom. Got a new guy, Jared Hoffenberg, in the house here in the chat.
What up, Jared?
Always love to get to know your squads, all the new people, what teams you guys like. Obviously football is king in this break room, but if you have a baseball team, a basketball team, I'm more than happy to know about those as well here at UA. Football, Eagles, but love majority of these players, right? They're all big names. And I always recommended the new customers, Dom.
Congratulations, by the way, Eagles.
Yeah, boo. I'm a Bear and Chief guy, so boo. Eagles actually, the double doink game for the Bears and the Super Bowl for the Chiefs, they give me some bad memories. But hey, I respect the Eagles.
Eagles, baby.
I was going to say, Dom, there's a Donovan McNabb in that quarterback room too, Jared. Probably my favorite Eagle of all time, him or Mr. Jeremy Maclin, Mizzou made. So McNabb is in that series. A little bit lower price point, not as good of a series, but you can still get authentics in it. Practice squad. We have a Randall Cunningham jersey for the Eagles and a Brian Dawkins Kelly Green authentic as well. So those are some of the Eagle items available in the break room. So, of course, Dom's a Packer guy, so he's always looking to hate on my guys and my picks.
I like the double doink game. For as a fan of football, it was a good game.
It was a low-scoring game. It was a boring game.
I like defense. I like defense.
Nobody remembers that game
like
if not for the double doink.
I like defense.
Nobody remembers that game. Did you also like the LSU Bama 9-6 field goal game?
Oh, that was good.
That was your favorite game.
The shutout in the national championship of the rematch, 21-0.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, I figured you liked that.
That was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Peterson, former Packer. I'd root for him.
Eagle coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the coach.
He was far as backup, Doug Peterson.
Yeah.
We've had Doug Peterson on the Eagles before in this break room. You never know what you'll get in here.
I like when we get the coaches.
Yeah, it's fun. It is a lot of fun.
Now we pulled Andy Reid in the Ann Moore section in the Diamonds before.
Jimmy Johnson.
That's my favorite.
We had Bill Parcells in the Ann Moore section.
Yes. Tuna, big tuna.
We've had Marv Levy in the room before.
Just turned 100 last week.
Yeah, you know how I know that? Hard Knocks. McDermott called him during the episode for his 100th birthday.
I saw a video of him at the National, Marv Levy. Still looked like he was in great shape.
Dude, that's awesome.
He was making jokes. There was the Dolphin fans by him. He goes, "You guys are Dolphin fans?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Police, police." He was making some jokes.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Marv doing well.
That is awesome. So, yeah, Jared, let us know if you're jumping in, brother. That single with 7 to go. If Jared jumps in, puts it at 6 to go, others will follow. That quarterback room will explode. I mean, again, looking at this graphic, Dom, only pulled, Jordan Love and Anthony Richardson. I got Kurt Warner still out there. We were looking this up last night. Best football players that were undrafted. And according to the article, number 1 was Kurt Warner. You know who that is number 2? No, he was 3. 2 was John Randall. 4 was Antonio Gates. Can you guess who was 3? He's in the break room right now. He's not photoed.
Undrafted?
Undrafted. Greatest players of all time undrafted. This list had Warner as 1. John Randall was 2. Antonio Gates was 4. It's one of my favorite players of all time, Dom. One of my all-time favorite players. Played on a bunch of teams.
Quarterback?
He's a quarterback.
Warren Moon not drafted?
Warren Moon was not drafted.
All right.
He's a black quarterback, not drafted.
All right, then.
Come on. If that's, by the way, if that's an NFC West kid, if it's the Seahawks, that could pair with Kurt Warner, get 2 undrafted quarterbacks. Awesome series, guys. This quarterback room, the biggest names, the most value, the best looking helmets. And that's the break I recommend for people who have money to spend, who want the best stuff, who have the ability to risk it, Dom. That is the no-brainer break for those people, because I personally would not spend my money if you have it. Again, if you have the money. If you have extra disposable money, I would not even touch any other series right now, Dom. Because this is the best series in the room with the best stuff. And actually, if you're going to play in a single, 1 in 8 chance to win. You play 8 times and you win one out of those 8 times, you're going to get the most value in this series over the other ones, right? Because you win a headliner in the jerseys or the minis, might be worth a couple $100. You win a headliner in here, it's worth a couple $1,000. So that $29 you profited on, Dom, you could profit $200. And here you could profit over $2,000 if you get a Brady or something, right? But as far as practice squad, Mario, that's the one I recommend for probably all the people that maybe don't want to, go in for the biggest series. Sort of like the medium to low option here. $51 in the single, $102 in the double. And we just dropped this here recently. Every single box is left. Every single headliner is left. Now, the custom speed flexes, like a Tom Brady, are worth, $3,000 plus dollars. Some of the other customs in there are like $1,500 or more, Dom. There's nothing in here that's worth $1,500, but there is some speed flexes worth $800, $900, $1,000 that you can still get for, instead of $171, you only risk $51. You could also double up NFC East, Randall Cunningham, Brian Dawkins, Brian Robinson Jr. A lot of double ups in there. Actually, we haven't seen Patrick Surtain II much here recently. The defensive player of the year from last year, that retro Bronco. We don't see Marshawn Lynch much in the room either. That beast mode Seattle Seahawk mini. I mean, I know the authentics are worth more, but Marshawn Lynch, that's a good piece to your PC.
You don't see too many hydro speed flexes in that practice squad.
Where is Michael Mooning Wilcox?
Right.
Javon Curse the Freak.
I love the hydro speed flex.
Those are nice. That light blue ink. So yeah, practice squad, everything is left. I know for Mario, $51 for Patrick Surtain II.
Yeah, as a Bronco fan, yeah.
I think it's a name we forget a lot about in the NFL. I mean, obviously, pass rushers are kings lately. T.J. Watt, Micah Parsons, Aiden Hutchinson, Myles Garrett. But none of those guys won the deep boy last year. It was Patrick Surtain II, Dom, and he deserved it. And if you told me that Patrick Surtain would have a kid and that his son would be better than him, I would have told you, you're crazy. Ain't no chance Patrick Surtain II is better than the first. But he is. Because Dad never won a depoy, Dom. Patrick Surtain II already better than his father.
I remember Pops on the Dolphins. Him and Sam Madison had the secondary lockdown.
Yeah. Where did Walker fall on that list? Walker who, Mario? Walker? I think he's talking about the undrafted players in league history. Walker. I think of Javon Walker.
He was a first-round pick.
Yeah, but he's not undrafted.
The last wide receiver before Matthew Golden taken in the first round.
Right.
Packers, 2002, Florida State.
I don't know which Walker he's talking about. Did he mean Warner? Because Warner was number 1 on the list, and rightfully so. By the way, Kurt Warner, speaking of undrafted, I know we have the STS in the quarterback room, Dom, but we have an awesome lid in the diamonds, too. Speaking of customs, worth around $1,500 a custom chrome. You're going for $103 in that single. That Kurt Warner Chrome, that thing is nice. That thing is nice. I want to see it twice. The STS and the Chrome. What's moving right now?
Mini.
Minis are moving right now. All right, minis are moving. Mario Contrucci getting in and Michael Siebert getting in. Walker, Texas Ranger wasn't drafted, but I ain't going to tell him, says Bob. I see what you did there, Mr. Boulay. Walker, Texas Ranger. He was in the break room sometimes in the 1 and 4. We're going to have a 1 and 4 soon, actually, in the room, Dom. Very soon, perhaps, depending on what happens here tonight and tomorrow.
We do get Chuck Norris here in the break room.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah, if it wasn't for him, the average Joes would have never won the dodgeball championship.
I love the average Joes.
He gave him a thumbs up.
I just watched the movie recently. Thumbs up. One scene I, in retrospect, hate now that I watch it, though, is the Lance Armstrong scene.
Oh,
he's a dirtbag.
Yeah, it didn't age well.
You watch that and you're like, oh, I forgot about this guy.
It's like funny, but it doesn't age well.
It doesn't age well.
Yeah.
It does not age well at all. So, unlike Tom Brady, who ages very well, singles 5 to go. Did Jared get in?
Michael got an extra spot.
Michael got an extra spot. Thank you, Michael. So if you guys, again, Quarterback room, higher price point. I get why people sometimes hesitate, but action's in right now. 5 to go, guys. This break will happen tonight. We're going till at least 9:30, Dom. It's 8:12 right now.
Don't forget the Chase Wheel Spin.
It is the Chase Wheel Spin closes at 9. So if you want to be in the Chase Wheel Spin, you got to get in this break by 9 p.m. Central Time.
That primetime wheel was hot last night, $93.
Ooh. Good job, Dom.
Yeah, see?
I actually spun, what was it? Was it 93? I spun something big the other night, too. So it's been hot.
No, Ricky spun that 100, so the wheel's been...
The wheel's been doing good. Some bonus money back for that quarterback room, potentially. I watched the only Jack Black movie I liked today, School of Rock. School of Rock's a good one. No doubt, Bob. I would have thought Bob would like that Shallow Hal movie, but that's just me. I thought that had Bob written all over it. So more quarterback room, Tom? What do we got? Jerseys. Has anyone used the Thirsty Thursday coupon today?
Not yet.
So if you buy 5 or more break spots, 6 or more counting the jersey, you put that order in your cart at checkout. 6 in the same cart, so like the jersey is one of them, you get that spot for free. So there we go. Jared's in. Jared got in that jersey break. So trying his luck in the jerseys first, Jared. Maybe get a jersey first and get the big stuff in that quarterback room. Honestly, if I were Jared, though, again, he can spend the money how he wants, but he's a new guy. He mentioned he's an Eagle fan. I know it's $29 for the jersey, but it's only $51 for the practice squad single. And we did pull the Cunningham jersey in the jerseys. That practice squad single does have Randall Cunningham and Brian Dawkins, and the authentic helmet is worth a lot more than a jersey, Dom.
Kelly Green, too.
So it'd only be $22 more, and you get in the practice squad, which also is a brand new series that has all the headliners left.
Get in the double, win them both.
The jersey has Alexander, Law, Moon, and Smith. But yeah, you get in the double box break. You get the Brian Dawkins and the Randall Cunningham for $100. That is really, really good.
Tenacious D.
Is it Tenacious D? I have no idea. I just know that someone said that I look like a taller version of Jack Black one time. So that's what I was told. I don't know if that was a compliment or not.
I like Jack Black.
More orders coming in. Well, thank you, Alex.
Yeah, I don't really think so. I like Jack Black, but...
Stephen Plecky making the trek to that quarterback room.
If you want to be a teacher's pet.
I actually saw the live play to that School of Rock movie. It was good.
I love School of Rock.
It was like a play of the movie School of Rock, and it was good.
I actually like the song that won the Battle of the Bands. That I don't know if it was like supposed to be a joke, the song, but I think it's a pretty good song.
It's catchy.
Heal me, I'm heart sick.
You see?
Yeah.
This guy, I every single day, Alex, I worry about Dom going on like American Idol or the talent show, some sort of singing competition. I think to myself, well, Alex did say he can work nights, so I guess we have you here to fill in for him if we need to. But I'm worried we lose Dom to a singing competition.
Yeah, we might.
The guy is way too talented.
No promises. No promises.
You're way too talented
No
to work here, man. Blake Wilkins getting in.
Mm-hmm.
You see, and I know what Blake... I love Blake. He's a new guy. He's an awesome person. But I know what he was thinking. Blake was going to get in this break like 30 minutes ago. But he was thinking, I'm going to get in when someone else gets in.
Oh, he's in the double.
Oh, I know he's
yeah,
in. But the single, though. Had we gotten in sooner, Dom, break could be sold out by now, right?
Mm-hmm.
$171 here. It's a 1 in 8 chance to win. But you can win, for example, Steve Young, Custom Speed Flex, Justin Herbert, Custom Speed Flex. These two lids, the Baker Mayfield Custom, Dom. All of these are in the ballpark of $1,500 in value. 171, $1,500 or more. Could be $2,000 to the right buyer. The Tom Brady Custom is worth over $3,000. So you see the 171 and you're like, oh my God. But these are literally worth thousands of dollars, Dom.
That's right.
So I think Dom looks like a slightly better looking Steve
Buscemi?
Who's Steve Buscemi?
Cousin Tony from The Sopranos. But,
Oh, okay.
He's always in the Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Crazy Eyes from Mr. Deeds.
Yes. Nicole Ford says, go Broncos. Nicole got some Broncos for you in the break room. We got your quarterback, Bo Nix, in the quarterback room series. And then, of course, we have in the practice squad probably the best player on the Broncos today, the deep boy, Patrick Surtain II on the speed flex. Dom was on America, used to have talent. Kamen was on Bulgaria, has talent. There we go. All right. Did Bob say something good about me? That never happens, Dom. I'll take it.
There you go.
I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. So quarterback room is 3 to go. Probably going to be the next break here coming up. QB room, 3 spots left. And then what else is close-ish? 5 to go in the jerseys.
I was gonna say jerseys.
That'll happen.
The Vault Quad, but we've been
That one's been 5 to go for a hot minute.
Yeah, I think yesterday we were.
Who's in the Vault Quad right now?
That's Marisa and Blake.
Blake, how many spots does Blake have? 1 spot. Marisa's got 2. We'll probably let that sell out. It'll go.
Yeah, that'll go.
Yeah, that'll definitely go.
Still 2 speed flexes, a Josh Allen, a Carter.
Yeah, I mean, again, quarterback room, 171, but we have speed flexes for as little as 100 in the vault single potentially. You got a Josh Allen speed flex for $100, Dom. That lid is worth what? 13, 14, 15 times that. The Josh Allen salute to service RIP speed flex. We have in the diamonds just for what? $103 in the single. The Kurt Warner Chrome. So you can still win custom speed flexes for a lower price point than the quarterback room. But obviously in this series, you might not get a quarterback. The quarterback room, only quarterbacks. Sold out.
Single coming up.
Single and ready to mingle the quarterback room.
Sorry, 1 to go. I'm sorry.
1 to go.
Sorry, I thought we were 2 spots ago. We're 3.
I got excited, Dom.
My bad. My bad.
You see what this guy does to me, Alex? I got to work with this guy twice a week, man.
I forgot we were 3. I saw Josh got those 2 spots, and I forgot there was 3 spots.
That's okay.
So,
That's
still looking
right.
for a closer.
Well, good news for someone else out there.
Thank you, though, Josh.
We got 1 spot to go. Joshua Rouser jumping into that quarterback room. I think we got the close.
I think it's closed out
Is
right
it
now.
Alec? New guy. Got a jersey personal, actually.
Go, Alec.
In which we can do that, Alec. Let us know what number you would like, sir. Otherwise, here's what we'll do, Dom. We'll get that double done or that single done first in quarterback room.
Mm-hmm.
It'll give Alec plenty of time to show up. If Alex does not show up in the chat after the quarterback room break, then we'll do that jersey personal. Welcome, Alec. It was like the same price point almost, right? That's why I was like, oh my God, we're sold out. I know with the tax, like 174, I was like, that makes sense.
Fooled me.
Fooled me.
What's up, Alec?
Welcome, Alec, new guy in the break room. Welcome to all the new people here. Love to get fresh blood in the break room, Alex. Or Dom here. Dom and Alex, love for the fresh blood. Mm-hmm. So, I know we're going to be seeing that Jared Goff tonight because Alex is here.
Yeah.
It's destiny.
I'm spoiled. I got to see my Packer, so it should be fair that, Alex sees his Lions.
And my Jim McMahon in the quarterback room.
We'll see.
Come on, Jim McMahon's in there, Dom.
He might be.
Jim McMahon is definitely in there.
There's a Bears quarterback in there. It's Jim McMahon.
I'm trying to think of what other Bear quarterback could be in there.
Sid
Justin
Luckman.
Fields on a jet.
Eric Kramer.
Sid Luckman.
I used Eric Kramer on a
Cade
Mac.
McNown. Jonathan Quinn.
If it's Cade McNown, we're giving someone their money back.
Rex
right?
Grossman.
We're giving someone their money
No,
back.
those guys are not in that series. They will not appear in that series, the quarterback room.
One of the Immaculate Grid questions was 20 pass touchdowns, and the Bears was on there, and I used Eric Kramer. I didn't know there was too many quarterbacks to use for that. Cutler, that was obvious. Caleb would have been obvious. Trubisky would have been, like the recent guys would have been obvious.
It's a small list. Are we sold out now?
We are sold out now.
Thank you, John.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
you.
John, like, stop talking about Bears quarterbacks.
He's like, I want better quarterbacks. Let me see if he used his gift card here. Products, gift cards. Yeah, it looks like Blake used his gift card.
There you go.
And then John used a chunk of his gift card. So there we go. Gift cards are getting put to good use. Jay Bowerson, though, you have not used your gift card yet. Marisa Dombey, you have not used your gift card yet either. So we got some gift cards still needed to be used here, guys.
Spend that money.
Spend that moolah. We got Ronnie and Sulaco, Michael Siebert, Stephen Plecky, Wesley Sess, Bradley Wilkins, Josh Rouser, and John Tockton. QB room single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Quarterback room. Let's have some fun, Dom. If you are in this break and you guess what the and more quarterback hit is and you get it right, we'll give you a $20 gift card. How does that sound?
All right.
You got to guess it right, though.
In the break?
In the break. Only if you're in the break.
All right.
For the non-breakers, you can guess for fun. You get an air high five. Otherwise, nothing else. I know I gave Jeff August ones like 7 air high fives one time. 28 from John. Quarterback room is only out of 25, John. Which is, by the way, more urgency in the series. I always say, Tom, 15 or less, the chase gets crazy. We're down to 22 after this. Getting to 15 is pretty quick, man. Mm-hmm. Once we get to 15, this series will fly.
Couple quads and boom.
Boom shakalaka. So give me one more number, John. 28 is not there, Saya. 28 is not an option.
I want to guess now.
You want to guess? I'm gonna go Beetlejuice, Jim McMahon in this break.
Okay. That's a good guess.
17 from John. Looking for number 17. Josh Allen, maybe?
I won't steal Michael Vick because you had that one too, and that's a good one.
Michael Vick he's been in probably every quarterback room series we've ever had.
Flacco? No, I don't think Flacco. I don't see.
My air high five pick is Joe Flacco. I have seen him before, but I doubt it, but you never know.
You never know, right? Never say never.
All right, let's get to randomizing here. 7 clicks.
I want to get this right.
Right? 5, 6, and 7.
Jim Plunkett?
Jim Plunkett, that's a possibility. Mm-hmm. So 7. Actually, even Jim Kelly has been in the and more section.
That's actually a really good one.
That's been in the and more section in this series.
That's a really good one.
So he was in the minis, Westy, and I like Joe Flacco personally. But to be in the quarterback room in the minis, I mean, I guess if Jim McMahon, I guess Flacco and McMahon are similar enough-ish.
I feel like Flacco would be a secondary headliner at least because we don't get Joe Flacco too often in the break, and we would want to show off that we have Flacco.
I don't know.
But hey, we never know. He might be. We've been surprised before, so he might be.
Shedeur Sanders and more. Shedeur Tom. That's my guess. Box 17, Alex.
That wouldn't be the worst. Perfect
I've seen one Flacco. So there you go. So we got Wesley Wilkins, NFC North, Michael Siebert, NFC South, John Tockton, NFC East, Josh Rouser, NFC West and AFC North, Ronnie and Sulaco, AFC South, Michael Siebert, AFC East, and Stephen Plecky in the AFC West. Good luck, guys. 17 coming up in the quarterback room. Only got 35 minutes, folks, to get in the chase wheel spin for the quarterback room.
Win some money.
So if you're thinking about being in the quarterback room, I would get in the next 35 minutes because then you will not be in the wheel spin after that. All right. Full-size authentic lid here. Full-size authentic lid. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Joe Burrow! Let's go! The Bengal authentic with the beautiful black ink. NFL leader in passing yards and passing touchdowns last year. A Heisman Trophy winner. He's played in a Super Bowl. He's part of what I call the elite tier 1 of quarterbacks, Dom. My number 1 quarterback in the league personally is Patrick Mahomes. My number 2 is Josh Allen. And I have a tie for 3rd, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson. Tied for 3rd. I call it the tier 1, the top 4 quarterbacks in the NFL. Burrow, very much part of that class. NFC, AFC North, Josh Rouser with Joe Burrow, baby.
There you go. Josh. That's one of my favorite standard helmets in the game. Joe Burrow, one of the best players in the game. Very nice, my man.
This is clean. Mm-hmm. This is super duper clean. I love the black Bengal stripes. Joe Burrow, too, he's kind of in many ways the perfect quarterback. He's a passer first, but when he has to run, he can. He's just a modern day quarterback, very methodical, very accurate, very smart with the ball. He's got a big arm, big body, athletic. To think Ohio State didn't want this guy.
No.
The Buckeyes didn't want him, Dom. Mm-hmm. Even took a little time at LSU, a little bit of a late bloomer, but boy, has this dude bloomed or what?
sir.
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow, Ohio guy too, gets played in Cincinnati. Rep the home state. Nice hit, Josh. Joe Burrow, Joe B.
Very cool.
You know, him and Justin Jefferson, the coolest guys in the league, right? If you're just talking about who's hip, he's on the runway for the models and all that.
100%. He's got all the outfits, all the hair.
He ended up not doing it, but he was allegedly going to buy the Batmobile, and there's nothing cooler than that.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, you buy the Batmobile. You're
That is pretty
the coolest
cool.
person in the world.
So great job there. Josh, you're interested in trading the Burrow lid, says Bradley. Very cool. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, Westy, if you need 7 yards to go or less than the final drive and it's 4th down, I said Joe Burrow tied for 3rd best quarterback in the league, Westy. Mahomes is, in my opinion, one of 2 guys better. I think Mahomes is better, then Josh Allen also in the series is better. And I put Burrow and Lamar, for me, it's a cop-out, Dom. I put them tied. I did have Burrow. I'll be honest. I had Burrow as my number 2 a couple years ago. But I think I've really been impressed with Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson last couple years. But he's right there. If you put him at 2, you put him at 3, you put him at 4. Where do you put him, personally?
Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
4 for me.
4 for you?
Yeah, I have Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, then Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
But they're all sitting at the cool kids table.
Yeah, they're the cool kids.
Yeah, they're the cool kids.
The Mount Rushmore of the active quarterbacks. Let's go, JR, says Chris. Let's go indeed. Joe Burrow. Now, Lamar Jackson almost never signs autographs. That's why we don't get him. If you're ever wondering why we don't get Lamar in the break room often, well, it's not that we don't like Lamar. He doesn't sign autographs. Mahomes and Allen, we get in the break room all the time. Joe Burrow, he's like a medium rare steak. He's not rare, but he's not common. He is less common than Allen or Mahomes, though, in the room. So, in many ways, you can argue could be the coolest active player to get in some ways in the break room, right?
It's one of those, if you see Joe Burrow active on our website, you want to get him ASAP because he might not be there tomorrow. And like Kamen said, there's some guys in here where if you missed your chance, like, oh, he'll be back tomorrow or the next day. Joe Burrow? I don't know when we're going to get Burrow again.
We'll see.
Hopefully soon.
So, Westy, you're not wrong. Ricky would have Trent Dilfer over Josh Allen, though. That is true. Because Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl, Josh Allen did not.
Makes sense to me.
That was his reason to put Goff over Allen, because Goff played in the Super Bowl, Allen did not. So
I just got like some things what Ricky says. I just have to
just block it out.
Yeah,
block it out and pretend you never heard it. Very nice, Josh Rouser on the Joe Burrow.
Isn't Trent Dilfer a coach somewhere right now?
You know, I like Trent Dilfer. Dude, I'm losing my mind. We're talking about Trent Dilfer. I started to write Trent Dilfer on the Post-it note.
I do that too.
So, but I was gonna say, I like Trent Dilfer on TV. The Dilfer Dimes on ESPN. I actually hated when they got rid of him. Is that UAB?
Yeah, the Blazers.
Okay. Super Bowl champion with the Ravens back in the day, Trent Dilfer.
Mark Ingram, the athletic director. Is that the Mark Ingram?
Really? The running back, Mark Ingram.
I can't be.
Okay. That does seem like a common name, Tom.
Yeah.
That does seem like a common name. Blame me for the rabbit moment, Trent Dilfer. Hey, you never know what will get discussed on this show, man. Any given day, any given topic, nothing is off limits in this break room.
Hey, Mark Ingram, though. DC United ownership. Soccer, right?
That's right.
He's got some ownership in some soccer.
Respect.
There you go.
You know what I found out through Hard Knocks, Tom? Very interested. Vince Carter is a part Bills owner, minority owner. He's got like a stake in the Bills.
Really?
And so does Josie Altidore, who you probably don't know who Josie Altidore is.
I know who that is.
Soccer.
He's been
USA soccer.
He's
player.
been around. Yeah, he's been
so
around.
So in Hard Knocks, speaking of Josh Allen, available in this quarterback room series, all the headliners left, by the way, except for Burrow, Love, and Anthony Richardson. Also got the Josh Allen in the vault break, the beautiful salute to service speed flex. But yeah, in the Hard Knocks episode last night, Vince Carter and Josie Altidore were talking about how great Josh Allen is. Vince Carter was just hyping up Josh Allen like I've never heard before. So he's a big Allen fan, apparently. I've met and interviewed Vince Carter, Dom. Fun fact.
Off topic, but one of the most random sports moments, I don't know if it was this year or last season, was Vince Carter getting his number retired for the New Jersey Nets. Well, now the Brooklyn Nets, but at the time, the New Jersey Nets. And I'm like, really?
The Raptors, come on.
The Raptors make sense, but the Nets?
He was good with the Nets. Him and Jay Kidd, Richard Jefferson.
Yeah, but
he was good with the Nets.
A number retirement?
What good players have the Nets ever had?
Doesn't mean you have to retire the first player who's good for you. I mean, Jason Kidd.
Sure.
Jason Kidd.
So Jay Kidd. Stewie is good people, Westy.
Stewie's a very good guy.
He is good people. Everyone here is good people. The customers are good people. Our fellow co-hosts are good people. Does make this an awesome family environment here in the break room.
Especially me.
Let's run this back, Dom. Why not, right?
Hey.
I mean, we've only pulled one speed flex so far. There's currently, 22 boxes left, and there's 9 speed flexes left in the series. It's almost a 50% chance at a speed flex.
Can I be honest for a second, too?
Yeah.
Aesthetically beautiful looking helmet.
Richardson's the worst speed flex in the series. Say it.
It's the worst name in the series.
Yes, easily.
Yes.
So that means that the 9 best flexes are left. That is Kurt Warner. Now, what the heck is a speed flex? New people watching the show. We have a new guy, Josh, for example. He has no idea what the heck is a speed flex. Guys, if you're new, let me educate you. A speed flex is what the pros wear in the games. It will have this custom padding and make it safer. Now, typically, Dom, an unautographed helmet. Now, keep in mind, an autograph could be worth hundreds of dollars. In the case of Tom Brady, thousands of dollars. But an unautographed authentic usually worth in the ballpark of $300 or so, maybe $400, $300, in that ballpark, around $300. The Speed Flex usually worth around $700 for the helmet alone. Actually, what is that? So yeah, so that's an expensive lid. The professional Speed Flexes, you tack on the autographs, you tack on the visors, custom lids. A lot of these are worth $1,500. Some of these are worth, over $2,000, over $3,000. In the case of Tom Brady, the Speed Flex is what these players wear in the games. Now, these are not game worn, but they are Speed Flexes like the ones they wear in the game. So for memorabilia people, Speed Flex is the most chased helmet. It's what everybody wants. So the fact that you can get 9 Speed Flexes in 22 boxes and all of them are quarterbacks, Dom, that's almost 50% chance.
My question for the chat is, has anyone ever tried on one of their Speed Flexes?
Great question.
I just want to know. I don't judge. It's your memorabilia. You can do whatever you want with it once you win it.
If Todd wants me to try on the Anthony Richardson, I will. I'm not touching the Mahomes, though. That one's too valuable. That's up to you, Todd. If you want me to try on your Anthony Richardson, I will gladly do so.
I don't know who's going to get the helmet off of you, though. That's
that is true. That is true. Besides the 9 Speed Flexes, Dom, that's not counting the Jared Goff Authentic, the Bo Nix, or the Trevor Lawrence Authentic. So that would be 12 photo headliners in 22 boxes. That's not counting the secondary headliners either. Warren Moon, Michael Penix, Donovan McNabb. So that's actually 15 in 22 chance at a headliner. So that quarterback room still loaded. Best case scenario, Dom, in a double box break, I would say it's pretty close. I mean, Tom Brady, Patriot Custom Speed Flex, that thing is in the ballpark of probably $3,500. You might be able to get a little bit more for it, honestly, if you shop around. The Josh Allen Speed Flex, it's $1,200, $1,300, $1,400. You could probably get, if you're shopping around enough, Dom, if you're patient, you could probably get about $5,000 for the Brady and Josh Allen. You want to lowball it, call it $4,000. Whether it's 4 or 5 or even more, even $4,000, Dom, lowball for $342. That's crazy. The custom Brady Flex, over $3,000. The normal one, about $3,000. Tack on a custom Baker Mayfield. Again, this is probably closer to $1,500. Probably looking about $4,500 again in value. You want to lowball it, call it $4,000. Want to highball it, call it $5,000. But that $4,000 to $5,000 range, give or take, Dom, for just $300. So there's a lot of value to be had in the NFC South double up with Brady and Mayfield or Brady and Allen. You can also get in the quad break, NFC South, Brady, Mayfield, and Penix, secondary headliner. You can still double up in other spots, 2 speed flexes, Steve Young, Kurt Warner, over $2,000 in value combined. You can still double up Justin Herbert, custom flex, Bo Nix, Rave, again, $2,000 or more in value combined. So I know you're looking at that price point, Dom, but there could be some really good opportunities to double up in the quarterback room. Part of football history, the quarterbacks, right?
Yeah.
These are the guys that get all the attention, all the glory, and all the hate as well. So a lot of good stuff in this quarterback room series. And I like how it's broken down by decades, because we kind of respect our customers, want to give them a little bit of everything, right? We have the 70s for Terry Bradshaw. He was probably the quarterback of the 70s. 80s, he was more of the 90s, but Steve Young briefly played in the 80s. The 90s definitely hot with Steve Young. A big name of the 90s. We have the early 2000s, Tom Brady 2000s and 2010s, both of those decades. Kurt Warner, early 2000s. And then one thing that a lot of our customers probably don't realize, Dom.
Brady did win a Super Bowl in the 2020s too, by the way.
He did. So
Yeah,
3
he's
decades.
got 3 of them.
He's got all 3 decades covered. I was going to say, though, the new players actually typically are more expensive in autograph value than the old school players.
I was shocked to learn that when I first started working here, learning more about memorabilia.
Yeah.
So
for example, the custom Justin Herbert Speed Flex is actually worth more money than the Bradshaw and the Steve Young. So we definitely got the new guys represented well, the most expensive names. By the way, Dom, if I had to pick, I know we talk about the top 4 quarterbacks in the game, Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, and Lamar. Right now, the guy that I think should be the 5th best quarterback in the league, for me, is Justin Herbert. I think Jalen Hurts, I think Jaden Daniels, I think Matthew Stafford, when he's healthy, is in that discussion. It's hard to say it's not Jalen Hurts after last year, but I think the guy that, if they played at their absolute best, their apex high, the 5th best quarterback in the NFL is Justin Herbert.
we was talking about.
Do you agree with that?
I love Justin Herbert. I think I said that yesterday on the show that I have him as my 5th. I know it's a little bit of a hot take because that 5th quarterback that's a debate. You could tell me.
There's a lot of guys. About 5 guys easily.
Yeah, you could tell me a few different guys that are not.
Heck, you want to throw Mayfield in there, 3rd in yards last year. Goff was 2nd last year. You can throw those guys in that debate.
You want to throw Jordan Love in there?
Of course you want to throw Jordan Love in there.
I won't argue if you throw Jordan Love in there.
I'm just saying, if you look at arm talent and you look at athleticism and everything, Herbert should be number 5.
I know we always say Josh Allen has the strongest arm in the league, and we're probably right. But I want to see the competition with him and Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's arm, unbelievable. One of the best of all time. Let's bring back the quarterback challenge. Let's go back to Hawaii at the end of the year. Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes.
And Joe Milton.
Joe, if we're doing longest arm, that's a good one. Yeah.
I'm just saying. And Joe Milton.
And Jordan Love.
This helmet, by the way, the sort of the white, the black, the gold. I mean, mark my words, guys. Jim Harbaugh, excuse me. Both Harbaughs are great, but Jim Harbaugh, whether it's the Niners, whether it's Michigan, everywhere he's been, he's made the team better. Justin Herbert has never had a coach like Harbaugh in his pro career. Never had a coach like Harbaugh.
J.J. McCarthy.
Won a championship with Harbaugh. Harbaugh and Herbert are going to be special together.
I love the pictures you see online of just Jim Harbaugh. He's looking at Justin Herbert. He's so excited.
He loves him.
He loves him, yes.
He loves him. I mean, look, Alex Smith, Colin Kaepernick, J.J. McCarthy, also in the series, good player. As good of a coach as Harbaugh is, he's never had a quarterback as good as Herbert. And he's a quarterback whisperer. He was a quarterback in his past day for the Bears.
Rank the 2020 quarterbacks. So that's Joe Burrow, Tua, Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts.
Well, Herbert is 2. I still put Burrow 1. I got to go Jalen Hurts 3.
That's fair.
He's dual threat. He's really good.
Fair.
He's a Super Bowl champion.
You better have Love over Tua.
Ooh, that's tough.
You better have Love over Tua.
Well, okay, so I would rather have Love over Tua because Love plays more. But if you told me a healthy Tua, I'd have to really think about it.
I would love to see Jordan Love with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
That does make life easier. That does make life easier. That Herbert lid, by the way, guys, that's a name that's going to grow in autograph value. When he starts winning playoff games, a lot of the haters will shut up about Justin Herbert. No doubt about that.
He's got a rookie card that sold for over $1 million, Justin Herbert.
Makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of value on him.
So let's get that Herbert lid. Still have the custom Baker Mayfield as well. Another awesome quarterback. Really found his spot in Tampa Bay, the Bake Show. Of course, the greatest quarterback of all time. The greatest draft pick ever, 6th rounder, Tom Brady, on that awesome custom Speed Flex. Military style, worth over $3,000 for the GOAT, Thomas Edward Brady. Not 2 Brady's left, by the way. 22 boxes left. We got the Brady Bucks and the Brady Pats in the series. So let's get those orders going, guys. Want to see some more quarterbacks here in the room tonight. QB room. I do see a couple spots taken in the double, Dom.
Todd Meyer got those spots.
What's up, Todd? Didn't Todd just win?
Yeah.
Todd won the Richardson.
The Richardson, yeah.
He did not give me permission to put it on, though, so I won't.
Makes sense.
I will not put it on. This Anthony Richardson custom Speed Flex, super duper clean.
I don't blame you, Todd.
On one of the best quarterbacks, one of the most talented quarterbacks. Not one of the best, very talented quarterback, Anthony Richardson. I'm just so used to saying one of the best quarterbacks in this quarterback room series that I forgot for a second.
Todd's doing you a favor. You're having a good hair day. He doesn't want you to ruin the hair day. Looks good.
My hair looks good? Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks not too bad.
Neat. Looks good.
Not too bad. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Don Pellegrini.
Yeah, I want a raise.
Okay, all right. 8:44, guys. We're going till 9:30 at least tonight. If the breaks are busy, we'll go till 10. Could be 11, could be midnight. But 9:30 is the absolute earliest we'll hop off tonight. 9 o'clock is the Chase Wheel Spin, though. So if that quarterback room sells out by 9, you guys are in the Chase Wheel Spin. If it does not sell out by 9, you guys will not be in the Chase Wheel Spin.
And some money back.
We got 32 people watching the show right now, Dom. That is plenty of folks watching. Plenty of reasons to jump in. I do think we'll have some breaks coming up here tonight. So Todd got in. Who's going to follow Todd?
Todd.
So this one is 6 to go. We saw it happen the last break, Dom. We were at 6 to go, 7 to go, 8 to go for about an hour. We knocked out 2 spots, put it at 4 to go. The break sold out in less than 10 minutes.
I always use this as an example, Kamen. Do you ever see the movie Fever Pitch?
I love that movie.
Remember the scene where he gets his tickets and he has his buddies over and he's giving you get the Tampa Bay tickets.
Yeah, the Red Sox tickets.
You get the Baltimore tickets. Now the Yankee tickets. He goes, all right, guys, if you want the Yankee tickets, you got to dance for me. And of course, the friend's like, we're not going to dance for you, dude. Like, we're not going to do that. Well, the one friend all of a sudden starts moving his foot, dancing a little bit. And the other friends see him and he's like, oh, this guy's going to...
They start to follow.
They all start dancing, right?
Uh-huh.
Be the first person on the dance floor in that quarterback room. Well, Todd is the first person on the dance floor. So follow Todd on the dance floor. No one likes to dance alone.
Well, as soon as 2 people get up there, you speak from better experience because you're at a lot more weddings than I am.
Yeah, I don't dance.
But I've been at a couple weddings the last 2 years, and I'm always the first guy on the dance floor. And once I get out there, they see me making a fool of myself. Everyone else follows Dom. So Todd is on there. The first one's the hardest. The second one's the second hardest. The third one's the easiest. So if someone else gets in, puts us at 4 spots to go, the break will go in about 10 minutes. It is like clockwork, for sure. I sit in my chair making fun of the guy on the dance floor, but that's me. Yeah, that definitely sounds like you, Jeff. Everyone's got their own thing. That definitely sounds like what Jeff would do. I actually admire people dancing. I'm like, that guy is cool. He's got the guts to do it. If I'm not the one dancing, if I'm in the chair, that's my first reaction. That person is cool. They got the guts to make the first move.
Like the Dos Equis guy, like that guy's interesting.
He's interesting.
Yeah.
He's very interesting. So I'm going to do something that I hate doing this. I hate that I have to do this. But I'm going to offer this up because this never fails. Rip was like, you offer this up and it never failed. So I'll do it right now, Dom. We're going to be on until 9:30 Central Time tonight, minimum. That is what? 43 minutes. Carry the 1. I'm going to give a special offer between now and 8:55, 7 to 8 minutes, if you jump in the quarterback room double in the next 8 minutes by 8:55, if the break does not sell out tonight, we will issue you a refund. So if you get in and the break does not go tonight, only if you get in by 8:55 down though. Only for the double for the quarterback room. Not the single, not the quad, not other breaks, only the quarterback room double. Because here's the thing. I know for a fact we have 31 people watching. And in a given moment, roughly half the viewers, Dom, are interested in possibly getting in. And they're only not getting in because no one else is in. If you don't have the funds, I get that. I can respect that. But I can't respect not getting in when you have the funds and you want to get in. You're just waiting. So I'm going to offer up that refund. If you get in by 8:55 in the quarterback room double, then you will get a refund if the break does not sell out tonight. That's why I don't want to have any excuses. Well, I would have got in, but it wasn't going to sell tonight. Well, now you get a refund back. So hashtag no excuses. Couple personals we can knock out though, Dom.
I got a jersey and a mini.
A jersey and a mini? Mm-hmm. So perfect.
Both newcomers here to the break room.
All right, let's do Alex first for the jersey. I'll spin the wheel for him unless he's out there, and then Jonathan will do you next. So refund for the quarterback room double if you order by 8:55 and it does not sell out tonight. So I don't want anyone to say, well, I would have got in if it was going to sell. Well, now you get the refund, guys, right? So that is not the excuse.
Very nice.
So I've done it the last 2 Wednesdays, and it worked. So I'm 2 for 2 so far, Dom.
Hey,
I'm going for the trifecta. Rip was like wildly impressed, but I was like, yeah, you know. Yeah.
I know a thing or
It's
two, right?
not my first time around the block here.
I know a thing or two.
So we'll go ahead and spin here. Spinning for our jersey personal. How about number 6? Which we do have, Dom. 6. Alec, box 6 for the jersey personal, my man. That is coming up. Thank you. Now I want pizza. All right. Jeff, you're an introvert? Jeff did not strike me as the introvert type, Dom. Oh, wow. This is cool. I love the stat jerseys. I love the retro Ram jerseys. We got Jim Everett on this beautiful retro Rams jersey. And we got all the stats, Dom. I'm going to bet you one of them says Rams all-time leading passer. Let's see. Jim Everett, Los Angeles Rams, 1986 to 1993, 34,837 passing yards, 2-time passing touchdown leader, and the Rams all-time passing leader, Jim Everett, on that clean jersey. My favorite Ram jersey. This is the one that Kurt Warner wore in the Super Bowl year, I believe, the first year.
Yep.
I love this. I hated when they changed the jerseys, Dom. These were awesome.
Those are nice.
So, very nice.
I always find that impressive. You know, Rams passing history, Kurt Warner. Don't sleep on Mark Bolger. He had a couple good years.
Mark
Matthew
Bolger was
Stafford,
good, yeah.
And Jim Everett, the #1 passing leader in Rams history.
Stafford could pass him depending on how long he wants to play. That's up to Stafford. We'll see. There's some injury concerns with him.
I'm worried.
There's some injury
I'm
concerns.
I think we might see Jimmy G sooner than later. I don't know.
I don't know if you know this about me, Dom. I'm a Jimmy G guy.
I think if you put him in the right system, I'm saying you're going to win the Super Bowl. I'm not going to say your team's going to be great, but if you put him in the right system with a good coach and good players around him, they could be a playoff team.
You could say
Not
that.
gonna bet them to win the
I
Super
always
Bowl.
say, Dom, you got your top tier quarterbacks, your tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, your top 10 to 15 guys in the NFL that are the best. Then you got your bottom 5, 10 guys that are not great. Guys that are between like the 15th to like 22nd best quarterback in the league. It's all about system.
Oh.
Jimmy G is better than probably at least 7 to 8 starting quarterbacks in the NFL.
I mean, I seen Jimmy G win a NFC with throwing the ball only 8 times, but that's a whole different subject.
Yeah, well, he played on a really good team. But I like Jimmy G.
Well, that wasn't a Jimmy G. That was more of the team that they played couldn't stop a nosebleed. It was my Packers.
Was that the snow game?
No, that was
in Green Bay.
Moser had like 200
Oh,
yards.
yeah. Okay. Raheem.
Yeah.
So we'll put this jersey back. Jonathan, your mini personals on deck, brother. Jonathan Sutherland.
Jimmy G was 1 quarter away from winning Super Bowl.
One pass away, you could argue, that deep ball.
They were
But
up 10, right, in the 4th quarter?
that would have put him up 17. I was very happy. I was watching that live, nervous. Very happy. Kamen, what will the Missouri football record be this season?
I'll let you know right now, Bob.
I'm going to go with 8-4, Bob, and then depends on the bowl game. Mizzou usually does take the bowl game seriously, so I'll go 9-4 for Mizzou this year.
They got a tough one to start against Central Arkansas.
They're beating Kansas. I'll give you that
That's
much.
week 2, and then they have the Raging Cajuns.
Lafayette, they'll beat them as well. They'll be 4-0 in non-con, Dom.
South Carolina at Mizzou. I know everyone's on South Carolina because Lenora Sellers is.
Mizzou's winning at home. They always beat South Carolina.
They lost a lot of players. October 11th is when they're in for a rude awakening. It's Alabama.
They'll lose that one.
Yeah. They might lose to Auburn. Auburn going to be better than they were last year. At Vandy, is Vandy going to have
Mizzou will go
8-4
8-4 or 9-3, Dom. I'll put it this way: more likely to go 9-3 than 7-5. They're always projected to be last. They always do good. I gotta start sending you these tweets about Mizzou versus the top SEC schools because since they joined the SEC, they've been like the 5th most successful program.
You have to?
Yes, I have to
You
start
have
doing
to? You
that.
sure you have to?
I definitely have to.
Sure.
So, Jonathan, we'll do your mini personal next, brother. Let me spin the wheel for the minis. Bob will be happy with Syracuse at 666. They have an extremely tough schedule. Okay.
Lost a lot of guys, too.
The Cuse.
You got Gadsden. Andre Gadsden, the tight end.
Ooh, that's not good.
On
Well,
the
Mizzou
Chargers
lost a lot of guys, too. They're starting quarterback, their kicker, their
Tackle.
offensive lineman. So they lost quite a few guys. 12 coming up for the mini personal. 12, which could be foreshadowing to number 12, Tom Brady in that quarterback room. Did anyone get in for that refund?
Yeah, so far, Sean got in, Tim got in.
Okay.
Do we count
so
Todd?
4 to go. No, Todd does not
Okay,
count.
okay, so just 2 so far.
So 2 so far. So, but we put it at 4 to go, Dom. So I would say it's working.
I'll be shocked if that doesn't happen.
4 to go, 35 minutes. That's gonna happen.
Do that at 6:01.
All right.
Post my shows. Now.
I'm just saying, it's a pointer. If you want to use it, hey. If we're making money, I'm making money. You're making
That's
money.
how I'm starting my shows from now on.
You can steal that tactic. I just know Rip was really impressed. I was like, oh, I just impressed Rip.
That beats my usual. Buy it out or I'm going home.
Hey, you fought the law, and Tyler won. The Patriot headliner mini, one of the best cornerbacks of all time. Nice job, Jonathan, on the Tyler.
Beautiful helmet.
Who does the Cuse have this year, Bob? Says, look up the Cuse schedule. I might do that when we get done with this next break, but Bob could probably tell me who the Cuse had. I'm guessing it's not easy if Bob says it's tough.
Guessing
Syracuse
Clemson,
football
I'm guessing?
schedule.
Clemson, maybe Miami. I'm not too sure.
UNC. Bill Belichick.
Uh-huh.
And Bill Belichick, the guy that one of the things that annoys me most in football history, speaking of ACC and Syracuse and UNC and Bill Belichick, it just like grinds my gears. Like, obviously it was a good pick, but people are like, Belichick knew Brady was going to be good. I'm like, dude, he got lucky. He drafted Brady in the 6th round, Dom. If he was so sure he was going to be so good, he would have picked him in the 3rd or 4th round. Bill Belichick is like, that's my meal ticket that Tom Brady picked. That was a lucky pick for sure. Great football coach, great defensive coach, but man, Tom Brady really made Belichick the real deal. 1 to go in that double. You see? Hey, no refund needed, Dom. A little kick in the butt.
Sometimes you need one.
Sometimes you need one. Tennessee, Clemson, UNC, SMU, and Notre Dame. Ooh,
Tough.
that is a tough schedule. Ouch. So actually, Tennessee and Notre Dame are non-con, right? And SMU's a non-con.
No, they're in the.
No,
ACC.
they're in that conference now.
Yeah. I think they're in the championship game last season, I believe.
Oh, you're right. SMU, right? But Notre Dame and Tennessee are non-con games.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty tough
That is tough
for a
stuff.
non-conference schedule.
A lot of orange in that Tennessee game.
Ooh. Is it in Tennessee, the checkered end zones? I love that. I love the volunteer end zones, man. Those are awesome.
They're switching back to Adidas next season.
Are they?
Yeah, they had a 10-year run with Nike. I was picturing with Adidas, too. They had a 10-year run with Nike, and then they announced today they're going back to Adidas.
Was Manning Adidas?
I think so, yeah. 98,
Okay.
I believe so. And they said Adidas is going to make them, like, the number one, like, team of Adidas.
Okay.
Allegedly.
When it comes to college football, I want to watch Texas.
Well, in Adidas, like, Texas is Nike. I don't know who's in Adidas.
You know who's Adidas?
Miami?
I'll give you the best Adidas. Messi.
Okay.
Adidas.
That's it.
That's it.
That's probably it. Yeah.
That's it. So in Atlanta versus Tennessee. Ooh, okay. Is it the Mercedes-Benz Dome? Headliners in the Minis Ridge include Sean Alexander. Actually, Nico Collins, Lawrence Taylor, Justin Jefferson, Garrett Wilson, TJ Watt, Luke Kuechly, and Sean Alexander.
No, Fran Brown did a nice job with Syracuse last season, so I know they're losing a lot of pieces, but I don't know, maybe put some pieces together and
I'll give you Syracuse. We got a Syracuse secondary headliner in the quarterback room, Donald McNabb.
yes, we do.
Probably the best quarterback ever out of Syracuse, McNabb. Probably the case. 1 to go, by the way, in that quarterback room double, which, Dom, 9 o'clock, the wheel spin closes. It's 8:59. And I'll go ahead and count 9 o'clock postmarked order as the wheel spin.
Tie goes to the runner.
Tie goes to the runner and the customer, but 9:01, you would not be eligible
You're
for
out.
the wheel spin.
You're out of here.
So I would get in the next minute, guys. That way you get a chance to be in the wheel spin in this quarterback room double. You can still get for $342 Tom Brady, Josh Allen in the AFC East. Do we have a close?
I think we do.
Do we?
I think we do. I think Blake closed it out.
Thank you, Blake. You can double up as well. Baker Mayfield, Tom Brady, Steve Young, Kurt Warner, Justin Herbert, Bo Nix, JJ McCarthy, Jared Goff. A lot of goodies here. You guys are in the Chase wheel spin. Very nice. Minis pulled earlier were not headliners. We pulled Mark Rippon and Dwayne Bowe in the minis earlier. All right, quarterback room double number 2. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Todd Mayer, Sean Twinkstrom, Tim Sullivan, Josh Rouser, John Togton, and Wesley Wilkins / Blake Wilkins. Quarterback room double. Double the boxes, double the fun in the QB room. Who's got the quarterbacks? 11. Thank you, sir. 11 works. 11 is coming off the ticker. What's up, Charles Nelson? How was your birthday, buddy?
Charles.
And then 20 as well. So 11 and 20 in the quarterback room. And Dom, this is up to the customers. If you guys want to party tonight, Dom and I could be here with you guys another hour, 2 hours, whatever. Because we know very well once it's 15 or less, Dom, the series explodes. So we can explode it tonight, or we can wait tomorrow. But we're going to be at 20 boxes left here, Dom. Knock out a couple more. The chase gets pretty quick. Quarterback room. And then I do see Sean and John with 22, but 11 and 20 were first. It is first come, first serve. Blake had the box calls first here, guys. Birthday was good, says Charles. There we go.
Glad to hear it.
Hopefully a good big birthday cake for Charles. Congratulations, buddy, on your birthday. You turned 44, Dom. 44 for Charles.
I'm right behind you, Charles.
Yeah, you are catching up, aren't
I'm catching up. I'm getting
you?
there.
You're catching up. You'll get there soon. I might get there sooner, though.
Oh, yeah, you'll be there before me.
I'll be there before you.
I'll be there soon, but you'll be there sooner.
So 6 clicks. We got what? 7 on the dice roll. 7 clicks.
Make that next one.
We got Todd Mayer up top. Hey, Ayo, Toddo. Todd's a Viking fan. JJ McCarthy. Speed flex, Todd. Get this guy a filler Dante Culpepper as well. He's sitting pretty. The Todd father. The king of the North, NFC North.
That's right.
Blake Wilkins looking for a GOAT. Tom Brady and that Baker Mayfield, which we agreed, Dom, aesthetically the best helmet in the series. NFC East is Josh Rouser. John Togton, NFC West, got that sick Steve Young. Josh in the AFC North got that Bradshaw Rave. Todd, AFC South. Got that Trevor Lawrence, Sean. Oh, Sean. Tom Brady and Josh Allen in here. And Tim Sullivan looking for that sick Herbert and the Bo Nix. Skull Tot says Matt Bomber. No Theismann yet. Charles hoping for a Theismann maybe in this break. I'm looking at you, Josh Rouser. NFC East, Joey T. Could be out there. All right, 11 coming up. 11 coming up. 11 of 25. Good luck, guys. Quarterback room. This awesome, awesome series. Ooh. It's another Bengal quarterback. Unlike Joe Burrow, though, this guy's got an MVP.
Is that Boom?
Boomer Esiason, 1988 NFL MVP. You know how I know that for sure, Dom? He put it on the helmet with the orange ink.
Perfect.
Boomer Esiason played in a Super Bowl. Was an awesome quarterback, awesome guy on TV as well. Pretty good for the and more section. Josh Rouser, Boomer Esiason.
Norman Julius Esiason. Maryland.
Yeah. Will there be a Theismann story tomorrow? Why wait till tomorrow, Westy? Let's see it tonight. I mean, here's the prerequisites for a Theismann story. Pull a Joe Theismann. That's it. As simple as that, Dom.
Last time I checked, that's how it was done.
That's how it's done. So, very nice on Boomer. Very, very nice for Josh.
I say Josh.
Josh Rouser.
That's Josh's second Bengal. He won the Burrow.
The Bengal King. The Tiger King. Like that show?
Perfect.
The real Tiger King, Josh Rouser. What was that guy's name?
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic. Joe Burrow, Joe Exotic.
There you go. Hey.
Yeah, it works well.
Makes sense.
It works well, man. Works well. Nice job, Josh Rouser.
I was in a deep rabbit hole with Tiger King when that came out.
I was watching.
That had me hooked.
Last Dance is the one that got me at that time.
That one, yeah, but Tiger King.
It was wild.
I didn't
kind
leave
of
the couch
wild.
for the rest of the night.
I hope there's a story tonight. Says Charles, Beetlejuice Charles. I don't want to hear from, by the way, Bob and Craig and Jeff. Lovely guys, but they're like, we hate the Theismann stories. Look at the chat. They want more Theismann stories now.
When I'm here without you and I pull a Joe Theismann, Bob is begging for a Joe Theismann story. Begging.
Yeah, you guys don't like the Theismann stories.
Dom, please.
Baloney. They love Joey T. All right, one more box coming up. Quarterback room double. What do we got here? 20 of 25. That, by the way, was our first non-headliner coming out. I'm noticing a little trend here in the quarterback room. Are you noticing the same thing, Dom? There's a lack of speed flexes. This is the fifth box in. Going in, we said there was 10 speed flexes in 25 boxes. There is now 9 speed flexes left in 20 boxes. Almost half the helmets will be a quarterback speed flex. And we were talking about this earlier. He's on an Eagle helmet. Michael Vick, black alternate authentic. One of the best running quarterbacks of all time. Maybe the best running quarterback of all time. Second most rush yards ever, behind only now Lamar Jackson, Dom. 4-time Pro Bowler. He was a comeback player of the year with the Eagles. Josh Rouser, very nice on the Michael Vick authentic. The black alternate.
4 of the 5 helmets won in the quarterback room series have been won by Josh Rouser.
You know what that means? Josh is on fire. He's getting right back in the break room.
Mm-hmm.
He is literally playing with house money right now, Josh Rouser.
There you go, Josh.
I don't know what Josh had for breakfast this morning. Let us know, Josh, because whatever it was, Dom, I want the same thing. And please, 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 please don't tell me it was vodka. That's what Chandler had for breakfast Tuesday when it was hot.
I gotta try that tomorrow.
He said vodka and golf is what he had for breakfast. And I was like...
I'll try it tomorrow. Maybe it'll work for a better show.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I told this story the other day when he mentioned the vodka thing. It's a little advice I got in journalism school. I was told if you're tense and nervous your first time on the air, take a shot. It kind of eases your nerves. 1 shot, not 2, not 3, not 4. I don't want to show up inebriated. Just 1 shot.
Oops.
I was given that advice. I never actually did it, but just saying, that was advice I was given. It's supposed to kind of calm the nerves.
I got a case of beer under my desk.
Sure. Sure, Dom. Dang, let's go. Thanks, fellas, says Josh. Great job, Josh. He ate his Wheaties. He sure did. By the way, Josh got 2 spots and 2 wins. Very nice, Josh.
There you go, Josh.
Which, unless your name, obviously if your name is Todd, Blake/Wesley, John, or Sean, or Tim, you would be upset because you didn't win. But if you're not one of those names and you just watch this breakdown, you're actually cheering like crazy. You're doing one of these applause things on the soundboard.
I feel lucky. Me and Josh at the same direction. Overnight oats. That's what I have.
Oh, let's go!
Yeah. Put them in the what's that bottle called? Like the shaker.
That's
Shake
what I'm
them,
gonna
keep
have
them in the
now.
fridge, and you wake up, they're all,
Dude, I'll be honest, Josh, getting the wisdom teeth taken out is not fun. That was an awful experience. It happened to me when I was in high school. I hated it. It's disgusting. I was going to say, though, Dom, so the guys are cheering because the headliner ratios just got better. Before that break, we had, I believe it was a 15 and 22 chance at a headliner. Now it's a 15 and 20 chance. 12 and 20 at a photoed headliner. You tack on Warren Moon, Michael Penix, Donovan McNabb. 12 and 20 chance at a headliner. Then we have 9 and 20 at a photoed headliner. 12 and 20 at a photoed headliner, 15 and 20 total. Kurt Warner speed flex, Tom Brady speed flex for the Bucks, Josh Allen speed flex, Baker Mayfield custom flex, Justin Herbert custom flex. We got the JJ McCarthy flex, the Bradshaw Ray flex, the Jared Goff authentic, the Bo Nix authentic, the Trevor Lawrence authentic, Steve Young flex, and Tom Brady flex. So we have 12 photoed headliners in 20 boxes. 12 and 20, Matt. Here, Dom. 5 times 20 is 100. 12 times 5 is 60. It's a 60% chance at a photoed headliner. You impressed?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Hey.
Pretty good.
You could have told me anything right there, and I'd be like, yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Sounds right to me.
We still have the best lids out there. Tom Brady, Patriots Speed Flex, the military helmet, still available. The Steve Young Rip Niner Flex with the red visor still available. The Baker Mayfield, I'm calling it the Halloween Speed Flex, still available. We still have ourselves the Justin Herbert. This is my most underrated helmet in the series. The gold, the white, the black. That Herbert Flex is breathtaking.
What a glass half full type of attitude from Mad Balmer. I was lucky enough to break my jaw in 2 places, and it gave me my mouth enough room. I didn't have to get my wisdom teeth out. That's the way to, like, if you break your jaw, glass half full. It's like, I'm lucky enough not to, I broke my jaw, so I didn't have to get my wisdom teeth taken out.
I got two words for that. Silver lining.
That's right.
That's right.
We all like that.
Silver lining, man. When you bring the positive things, you look at the positives in life. Life is so much better, Dom. I try not to be a negative Nancy. I'm a positive Peter.
I will say this,
instead.
Mad Balmer. I hope I'm lucky enough never to break my jaw. I never want to break my jaw,
Peter.
though. So.
That's my new thing, Alex. Positive Peter. I've actually, well, hold on. I probably shouldn't say this.
Yeah.
Where can I find? Is this wood enough? I've never broken anything in my life.
Really?
I've had a thumb which was like fractured, but it
Just
wasn't
hearts?
broken. I just break hearts.
Just hearts.
Yeah. And boxes.
Pretty good.
Nicely done, Alex. I
you
do break a lot of boxes.
Now
I've broken more boxes than hearts. That's
Now
for
you're
sure.
going to break the most minor bone in your body.
Oh, come on, Dom. Don't do this.
No, not like a major bone. Like,
Oh, come on.
like a toe. Like a,
Come on.
It's just going to be annoying for you.
You know what my fiance said? She goes to physical therapy. She's like, well, if you ever break something, it's a nice community. I was like, look, I got a nice community at work in the break room. I don't need a physical therapy community. Give me the break room community instead.
Broke my thumb, broke my finger, broke my toe, broke my tooth. This is my front tooth right here. Is a complete fake tooth.
I went to the dentist today.
Okay.
I had a cavity, one cavity only. Took care of that. So, here's that Mahomes lid earlier today. What's up, boys? Who won the patty lid? This lid? What's up, Ronnie? Patty lid was won by a new guy, John T. Came in the break room and did some work. I got news for you, Ronnie Sayer. This quarterback room, I'm starting to think that our production staff, Dom, handpicked this series for Ronnie Sayer and Ronnie Sayre especially. When it comes to football, Alex, you probably don't know this yet. If you don't, you should know this. Ronnie Sayre is our third biggest customer in the history of this company.
Oh, is that
Number
right?
3 biggest customer ever.
Good old Ronnie Sayre.
And he's got 2 football passions in life. Do you know what those are?
What are they?
San Francisco 49ers
Okay.
and Oregon Ducks.
Well, this is definitely the spot for him to be tonight, then.
Yeah, so Ronnie, we have the Steve Young Speed Flex, the best lefty quarterback of all time. That golden, red, that black, that silver, an incredible helmet, Steve Young. We have the Justin Herbert Speed Flex, Oregon Duck superstar, on that beautiful gold, black, and white custom flex. And we have another Oregon Duck quarterback, Bo Nix, in here as well. You can get Bo Nix and Justin Herbert with one spot in that double box break. So Ronnie, everything in here is left except for the Jordan Love, the Anthony Richardson, and the Joe Burrow. We have 12 photoed headliners in 20 boxes, 15 counting the listing, and we got a Niner great quarterback and 2 Oregon Ducks just for you, buddy. Not to mention in the vault, rare autograph in the room, Brock Purdy on a Niner Authentic as well. Mm-hmm. So we got all the stuff covered for Ronnie Sayre, the Slayer.
The Sayre Slayer.
So it was wired shut for a bit. I tried blending it up, hot dog, not very good. Okay, well,
Man,
I'm sure you'll feel better tomorrow.
sorry to hear that.
They actually told me at the dentist today, because I asked them, like, how long can I wait to eat? They're like, when you're no longer numb, you can eat something sooner, but don't eat anything hot because you might burn your tongue without knowing it. So I was like, I'm just going to wait a little bit. Story for another time, Alex. Maybe wait till it's closer to Christmas. But if you ever have Ronnie Sayre in your show, ask him about Mrs. Claus.
Oh, yeah.
Just wait till Christmas. Slower show. Ronnie hops in the chat. I don't want to spoil it for you now. Want you to look forward to something. Just ask him about Mrs. Claus. See what he says.
Okay.
Okay. The best series we run in the break room, probably for the whole year, is our Naughty or Nice Christmas series.
Oh.
You have a lot to look forward to.
Definitely one of the funnest.
It's the most fun. I'm sorry. It's the best series we
So
run.
if you are on the naughty list, do you still win?
Yeah.
Or do you have to be on the nice
You
list?
don't win like a gift.
You
card.
don't win the
You
bonus
helmet.
prize.
Yeah, you win a helmet.
Nah, there's bonus prizes in Naughty or
There's
Nice.
not Cole in the
Because
box
I'm
for
definitely.
nothing.
Well, we did actually have Cole the one time. A picture of Cole.
Yeah, but like there's still a helmet. Bro.
Yes,
It's not like,
yes.
That would be.
You'll see what I mean.
Well, if you've been naughty, that's what you get. So I'm definitely on the naughty list.
Yeah, comment, says Ronnie. That's right. If the Patty Lid winner is watching and offer a hell lot for it, rsair at gatlaw.com. Now, Ronnie did win a lot by being on that naughty list. He was
Hey, it pays to be naughty.
he was successful.
It pays to be naughty. When we go visit Ronnie, when we're sitting courtside at the Blazers games, going to the Oregon games,
With Damian Lillard now back.
he's gonna teach us like some of those naughty ways. So we have the Ronnie Sayre luck. On
Who's
our
the
side.
Oregon quarterback now?
Dante Moore?
Dante Moore?
I believe so. Yes.
Their quarterbacks are always good.
Yeah.
Bo Nix. There was what?
Malachi Hughes, a running
There
back
was-
transfer. He's gonna be good.
So there might have been an year in between there, but Herbert essentially to Bo Nix was a transition. Was there even an year in between,
was it? I think
or was it immediately?
was it Herbert to Bo Nix 2021? So Herbert was 2020.
Herbert was 2020.
Was
there
because
might
Bo
have
Nix
been-
was at Auburn his
There
freshman
might
year.
have been 1 year in between them. But virtually Herbert to Nix for Oregon was pretty good.
DJU? No, he was at Oregon State.
DJU. So I'm trying to. I can't picture the other quarterback because Herbert and Nix were so good.
Anthony Brown,
Oh yeah, okay, I remember. him now.
2021 Oregon Ducks.
Okay, he was a runner, wasn't he?
And then it was Bo Nix the next year.
Okay, so not bad. All right, let's do a rundown, guys. It is 9:16. We'll go till 9:30 at least.
I don't know if you did a Chase Wheel spin. That's ready for you though.
Oh, let's do the wheel spin first. Wheel spin first. We are going to do a mini break,
Yeah,
like
those are
Rich
two
is
to go.
pointing out. Those are 2 to go. So wheel spin is coming up. We'll do a rundown, then the mini break, and then we'll see what else we do. I know for a fact if Ronnie buys 4 spots right now and the quarterback room double, that break will happen tonight. I know that for a fact, Dom. I know Ronnie with 2 Ducks and a Steve Young and 2 Brady's with only 20 boxes left. He might get in here for 4 spots, right? Yeah, Brown, but he was so bad. Sanders in between Nix and Herbert, who were so good.
Yeah, I forgot about Anthony Brown.
Uh-huh. So wheel spin coming up for the quarterback room. Then we'll do a rundown, or if the mini break is sold out first, we'll break the mini first. If the mini is not sold out first, Dom, I'll go through the rundown fully, and then I'll do the mini when I'm done with the rundown. We'll plan on that. We still got enough people watching, by the way, 36. If you guys want to keep the show going, we can tonight. We have enough eyeballs currently watching here tonight. 36 of you guys watching the party here. I don't know what my fiance's mother made for us tonight. Thursday, she makes dinner for us. Normally, she tells me. I don't know what it is tonight, Dom. So I have a pleasant surprise tonight.
No more sour cream chicken?
It was good. No sour cream chicken. So we got
Sour cream guy.
6. I love sour cream. 7 clicks. Hey, the winner of the Anthony Richardson, the Todd father, Todd Mayer.
Todd.
What's up, Todd? Let us know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Whatever this wheel lands on, that is how much money you're getting in an Ultimate Autograph gift card.
Seeing that these gift cards are working, so that's a good sign.
Yes, they are working today.
That's a good sign.
So they're using them, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Chase.
So, Todd, are you out there? The Todd father.
I believe there's preseason football tomorrow. I think
There
Chiefs
is. The
play.
Chiefs are playing
I don't know
tomorrow.
who's playing. 'Cause I know a lot of teams are resting their starters week 2 or game 2.
Seahawks, I think, is the Chiefs game.
Yeah.
And they probably are going to play probably like the same as Mahomes had 1 pass the last game for 1 touchdown. 1 for 1 yard, 1 touchdown.
Titans, Falcons 2. I wonder if Cam Ward's going to play. I don't know. I haven't seen any
The
of them.
Seahawks, I'm hearing Milroe and Darnold could be a quarterback battle, is what I'm hearing. Milroe looks good in camp, so
Is
we'll
this
see.
going to be Matt Flynn, Russell Wilson all over again?
Maybe.
They signed a quarterback in the offseason, draft one in the 3rd round, and the 3rd rounder looks better.
I hope neither guy plays and Drew Lock wins the battle.
I don't think-
Come on, Drew.
He's currently the leader in passing yards for the Seahawks.
Yeah,
right
he
now.
is. Yeah, he
He's
is.
ahead in the competition, looks like.
All right, maybe some foreshadowing, Dom. He calls 17. Could be 17 Josh Allen coming out soon. Todd 17.
Robert Tanyan on the Chiefs.
Ooh, okay. I'll be honest to God, Dom, I missed that.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't even know that happened.
I guess he had a pretty decent game the last.
We'll take a backup. Let's get a backup.
Noah Gray's better. I like Noah Gray.
No, great is good. We'll spin the wheel on 17 for Todd. Good luck, Todd. Good luck, Todd. You are taking home $26. I'll give 1 for Todd. You'll be impressed with this reference, Dom. The Robert Smith number.
Nice.
Former Viking running back Robert Smith.
Yeah, I remember him on. He used to be like the college. He used to be on like on the panel for the college. Like Mark May was on the show. Lou Holtz was on the show.
So that could be a lucky 26 for Robert Smith, Todd.
Another guy who retired. He had a great year and then retired all of a sudden. Robert Smith. I believe it was like his career year and then he retired. If I have the right.
Running back shelf life is short often. Let's do a rundown.
He retired at 2000, only 28 years old, 1,500 rushing yards.
He Todd Gurley'd it. Todd Gurley'd it, man. All right, let's get started with the rundown. Practice squad, folks. We're looking at 30 boxes left. We're looking at, I think it's 12 photo headliners, 16 total with the listing. We have a top 5 receiver in the league, a must-have autograph for any Cowboy fan, C.D. Lamb. Got some Eagle fans in the chat. Randall Cunningham, one of the best dual-threat quarterbacks ever, one of the original dual-threat quarterbacks. Paving the way for McNabb, Vic, Hurts, etc. Randall Cunningham. Extremely rare autograph in the break room. Beast mode, Marshawn Lynch. You gotta have that in your PC. Javon Curse. We never see a Hydro Speedflex in the practice squad. That's an awesome lid on that Javon Curse. Sterling Sharp, Hall of Fame receiver for the Packers. Must have auto. Trey McBride, one of the best tight ends in football. Jerry Jeudy, 6th in receiving yards last year. Dude balled out.
Wide receiver 1.
That's right. Baker Mayfield on that beautiful creamsicle. I love the Bucks creamsicle. Brian Dawkins, Kelly Green, Fly Eagles Fly inscription. One of the best safeties ever. Depoy last year, Patrick Surtain the second. Love that speed flex. With that Depoy inscription, by the way, pretty rare auto in the room. Haven't seen Brian Robinson Jr. in a while either on that Commander speed flex. And we do have that Darrell Revis, beautiful retro jet authentic, one of the best corners of all time. Best break in the room by far, not even close, Dom. Most value, best names, best looking helmets, quarterback room. Like in real life, I mean, this is real life. Oftentimes, the best stuff, Dom, is the most expensive stuff. Yes, it's the most expensive, but actually, Dom, this is going to shock a lot of customers, but this is the God honest truth. The best bang for your buck is the quarterback room. You put in the most money. If you win, you will profit more in this series than any other series we offer. Because every single autograph is a quarterback, and the quarterback autographs are worth the most money. Kurt Warner Speed Flex, two-time league MVP. Tom Brady on that Buccaneer Flex. Retail value for a Brady Standard Flex, $3,000. We have the Josh Allen on that Bills Flex. NFL MVP, one of the most expensive autos in the game. That beautiful Baker Mayfield. I'm calling it the Halloween Speed Flex. The yellow, the orange. That thing is breathtaking. We still have the Justin Herbert custom helmet. Don't sleep on this dude. Going to be a top 5 quarterback in the league. That gold, that white, going to grow in value. Justin Herbert. That helmet is wow. That's the best way to put it. Wow. JJ McCarthy. Herbert's new coach, Harbaugh. McCarthy's old coach. JJ McCarthy looks awesome for the Vikings. I saw the tape for the first game. This guy's going to be a very good quarterback, JJ McCarthy. Terry Bradshaw Speed Flex, that beautiful rave, that yellow, the 4-time Super Bowl champion, one of the most well-known names in football history as a player, as a broadcaster, an awesome lid for TB12. Jared Goff, second in the league in passing yards last year, beautiful line alternate authentic, beloved in Detroit. Bo Nix took the Broncos where no one had him going, the playoffs last year, beautiful rave authentic. The Trevor Lawrence flat white, don't sleep on this dude. He's going to be a boss. Steve Young, the best lefty quarterback ever, the awesome Niners Speed Flex. And of course, don't bury the lead, the GOAT, Tom Brady, military custom Speed Flex worth well over $3,000 for the greatest quarterback of all time. You can double up Brady and Josh Allen in the AFC East. There's 2 Bradys in here. Brady and Mayfield, NFC South. Some awesome options to double up here in the quarterback room. Vault break, 16 boxes left, 6 headliners, 2 vault keys, 50% chance at a headliner or a vault key plus the helmet. Brock Purdy, rare auto in the room, awesome quarterback. Brock Purdy has done what a lot of quarterbacks want to do, play in a Super Bowl. This dude played in a big-time Super Bowl and played fairly decent, Brock Purdy. Bo Nix, awesome lid again, this time the Bronco Navy lid. We have the Abdul Carter Speed Flex, best player in this last year's draft class. Then we do have that Josh Allen Salute to Service Speed Flex. Very, very nice. Do you mind, minis? So Mad Mike, I'm going through the rundown, brother. I'll get there in a second. But Nico Collins, Lawrence Taylor, Justin Jefferson, Garrett Wilson, TJ Watt, Luke Kuechly, and Sean Alexander, brother. I was actually about to get there. So 1 spot to go. Just went over those names. Beautiful STS. Top 5 in receiving yards per game last year. Nico Collins, the defensive GOAT. Lawrence Taylor, beautiful auto. Got to have that in your PC. Greatest player ever on defense. Minis are sold out, by the way, right? Mm-hmm. Those are coming up.
How's letting you cook?
Thank you, sir. Usually in the rundown, I like to cook. I don't stop during the rundown. Garrett Wilson on that Jets rave, a terrific receiver. Garrett Wilson going to be awesome with Justin Fields, who targets his number 1 guy always. I always say about Justin Fields, look, if you have question marks about Justin Fields as a 2, 3, 4 receiver, you might be worried. Number 1 guy, he will target you to death, Justin Fields.
I still think about that catch that Garrett Wilson made on Thursday Night Football when we were working, and someone in the chat was like, you guys have to see this Garrett Wilson catch. And we watched the replay, and you're like, yeah, thank you for letting us know, because that was the catch of the year. So
it was amazing. Yeah. TJ Watt, the best defensive player in the game for me. Luke Kuechly, one of the best linebackers ever. And Sean Alexander, one of the greatest running backs ever on those minis. Speed Flex break, 4 boxes left. We got ourselves 3 headliners, Calvin Johnson on that Megatron line alternate. 2 secondary headliners, AJ Green and Trey McBride. 4 boxes left with Megatron. Pretty good. 5 boxes left in the diamonds. Got the Kurt Warner Chrome. Very, very nice lid for one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Plus the Terry McLaurin Lunar Authentic. 2 headliners and 5 boxes in those diamonds. Went over the practice squad, the diamonds, jersey break, 5 spots to go, 4 headliners left. Third photo, Sean Alexander. Ty Law, love that retro Patriot jersey. My boy Warren Moon, and the NFL's all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith. So, mini break is coming up. It is 9:28, Dom. I'm going to give them until 9:40, 12 minutes. Plenty of time. We got the mini break. We got the chase. We did the chase. We will spend mini break, hit of the show discussion, couple extra minutes. If at 9:40 the spots are moving, we'll keep going. If they're not moving by 9:40, that is when we'll hop off here. And I would say this, get the orders ASAP, right? 5 to go here, 6 to go here, 6, a lot of 8s right now, some 7s. So if you want to keep the party going, get those orders now, Dom. Worst case scenario, you buy in, break happens tomorrow, you're in anyway.
Never lose your spot.
You never lose your spot. Best case, you buy in, others follow. We keep on breaking the rest of the night. The Mahomes was won by a new customer, Todd. The Mahomes Crystal Speed Flex won earlier today by a new customer. That was John T. So mini doubles coming up, guys. Mini double coming up.
Is it ready for you?
I do not want this to be the last break tonight, Dom, but if the orders don't start coming in, this is possibly the last break of the night tonight. Mini double number 5. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Brian Nagy, Mario Contrucci. That's the guy that won, John Tockton. And then we have Nicholas Beal, Michael Howell, and Todd Mayer in the break room. So 2 box numbers, guys. 2 box numbers for the mini double. Mario wants the wheel. All right, wheel it is. Did you wear the Peyton jersey to the dentist? I did, because I trust my dentist. Because why not? They actually asked me about it. I was like, yeah. So I got to talk about how much I like football. So I sure did. I have a history, Dom.
Did he say sweet jersey?
It was a she, but yeah, sweetness.
Sorry.
Actually, one of the dentist assistants, like my friend asked me to name 3 football teams. I could only name 1, the Bears. I was like, oh boy. It was kind of rough.
There's a couple more than that.
There's a couple more than that. I was like, she's like, do you like football? I was like, yeah. It's kind of my life. I get paid to talk about it, and in my free time I watch it. It's kind of my life. So yes, I like football. I was gonna say, Dom, for whatever reason, I always have a really good dentist over the years. Like, I've moved around a lot, worked in different states and broadcast, TV moved around locally here. Every time I find a dentist, they're always good. I've never not liked my dentist. It's my favorite doctor I've ever had is always my dentist.
Usually it's the opposite for people.
You would think.
People, they can't stand going to the dentist.
I like my dentists. 4 for the mini. My dentist is bougie. They have like the recliner seats when you wait. They're very, very fancy.
I might just take a nap there one day.
Dude, I would, but I always get there last minute. So, I also live 3-minute drive from it. So I'm like, 1 o'clock appointment. I'm like, I lose track of time. I'm like, it's so close, right?
Leave the house at 12:55.
Exactly right. I left at 12:58 to be exact. So I was running late. 19, 4:19, no 19. 18 is the closest here. I know John at 28, but he was a little bit late. It is first come, first serve for the box numbers. All right, Brian down to Todd. Good luck, guys. Onside minis number 5. If you guys want to keep the night going, get those orders going. We got 36 of you guys watching. It is not like there's not a lot of eyeballs out there, but you know how it works, Dom. You want to start the breaks? Somebody's got to make the first move, right? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you, man. Todd's got the NFC North right where he wants to be as a Viking fan. Looking for Justin Jefferson, maybe the best receiver in the league. We got John in the NFC South. NFC East is Mario Contrucci. Nicholas Bio, NFC West. Brian Nagy, AFC North. John Tockton, AFC South. Nicholas Bio, AFC East. And Michael Howell in the AFC West.
I'm going to say something nice about the Vikings.
Yes, do it! Let me record this so I have it on record.
You know, we always talk about the last couple of years, the best wide receivers in the NFL. Who's the best wide receiver? This year, we're talking about Jay Jettis and Jamar Chase, right? Mm-hmm. Last year, we're talking about Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill. The year before that, Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill. The one constant, we're always talking about Justin Jefferson as the best wide receiver in the NFL. So that has to make him the 1A wide receiver in the NFL. Because I do love Jamar Chase, but number one is Jay Jettis.
I'm so proud of you. I'm going to remember this from the reviews.
Thank you.
You talk good about the Vikings, Dom.
Thank you.
You have turned a leaf here at Ultimate Autographs.
Thank you. I'm a new man.
This is awesome.
Yes.
I had this on record, too.
I just decided 10 seconds ago to change my ways.
Good.
Yes.
We like every team in the break room, Dom.
We love them.
Including the Vikings. Right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Box 4 coming up. Box 4 for onside kick. You know, I did not think it'd be likely to pull this hit here. I did not think it would be likely because the likelihood of pulling this name is not likely because we don't see Likely in the break room. Isaiah Likely! Man.
Good player.
I thanked this guy for those toes last year. Great player. Just got to work on that toe game. NFL opener. Chiefs and Ravens. The chat flooded me telling me the Chiefs would lose. And hey, Chiefs won by a toenail. I'll tell you what about Isaiah Likely. I don't know if he's going to be with the Ravens for long. I don't know if he's going to stay, whether he's going to go somewhere else. Mark Andrews is getting older. This guy, whether it's with the Ravens or somewhere else, Dom, will be one of the best tight ends in football. He's a super talent, a super hit. Brian Nagy, Isaiah Likely.
He sticks around with the Ravens. This will be Mark Andrews last year.
I could see that.
Just a guess.
I could see that.
Just a guess.
Nice job, Brian, on the Likely.
Nice hit, Brian.
Brian also thankful for those toes.
He's a Chiefs
guy
fan, yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Oh, so thankful for those toes. Those might have been worth a couple $100, Dom.
Well,
to someone who was betting on that game, might have been worth a couple $100.
If he would have borrowed my shoes, it would have been a touchdown.
Right?
My size 8s.
It's Likely in Durant. They got to start wearing your shoes, Dom.
That's it.
That's
I don't
the
know.
problem.
They might get bunions. I don't know how they might, but you know.
That like Nets, you know, they would have probably made the finals if not won them.
Man,
and then
that was this
Giannis
close.
and the Bucks win it all instead. And then who knows? Harden and Kyrie and Durant, you never know.
Could be still together.
You never know. That's why toes are a difference. That could have been playoff seeding too for the Ravens because they played in Buffalo, right? They could have maybe hosted that game.
Yeah,
they won.
Yeah, actually.
Actually, they would have hosted it because they beat Buffalo head to head, so they would have had the tiebreaker. So they would have actually played a home game.
But they smoke them too.
If not for the toes. Yeah. So interesting stuff. Once again, smooth, sarcastic sounds of Dom Pellegrini, says Westy.
The Justin Jefferson was not sarcastic. I really meant that.
Yes, I know you did.
He is the best wide receiver in the
He
NFL.
is definitely the best wide receiver in the league. I mean, well, not definitely, but probably. Him and Chase.
Yeah.
Interchangeable. Now, in college, actually, Chase was better. Mm-hmm. Jefferson was kind of a late bloomer, but boy, has he bloomed. Jay Jettis, he has bloomed very nicely. Speaking of
Jefferson was because Jerry Jeudy was drafted before him. CeeDee Lamb was drafted before him. Henry Ruggs was drafted before him.
It's a good draft class.
Jalen Reagor was drafted before him. So Justin Jefferson,
was the steal.
Though was a first-round pick, was still slept on. So,
well, what number do we have here, Dom?
18.
18. Speaking of Justin Jefferson.
Oh.
If Jefferson comes out, we might have the gritty coming out here, Tom.
There you go.
I might gritty if we pull the Jefferson here. In box 18.
I don't do might. It's either yes or no, and that's a yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. If Jefferson comes out in this box, I'm going to gritty.
You guys hear?
You got it.
30 witnesses.
All right.
32, counting me and Alex.
Yeah, that's right. 30 viewers plus you two. No dancing. Sorry, bud. A guy I've met, though. Awesome dude. Awesome life story. Vince Papale on the Kelly Green Eagle Mini. My first job out of college, Dom, I worked as the weekend sports anchor reporter at the ABC affiliate in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Covered Arkansas State Red Wolves football and the like, and they had their, monthly kind of luncheon events with motivational speakers. It's kind of to raise money for the school, so media went out to some of those. One of them, he was the speaker. One of the best speakers I've ever heard of. Vince Papale, by the way, in case you don't know, featured in the movie Invincible. He was a guy that never played college football. He was a bartender, tried out for the Eagles, and made the team.
Yeah.
A very good special teams player. Even got a catch in a game. He was played by Mark Wahlberg in the movie Invincible.
That's the best part.
So I've been to probably about, in my career, I've probably seen about 20 sports motivational speakers, give or take. I don't want to say he's number one because it's hard to pick one, but he was top five. Top five speaker I've seen. Also, of any person I've ever met in my lifetime, the most firm handshake.
Ooh.
He shook my hand. It was strong, big Italian personality like yourself. You would have loved Vince Papale.
Hey, man.
He's an awesome dude.
It's my goal in life is to try out for the Packers and play for them in a Super Bowl game. I still think I have some time. How old was Vince? How old was he when he?
I think he was. I mean, if you look at Mark Wahlberg, he had to be like in his 30s.
He was 30.
30 exactly.
I could be on the Packers in a couple weeks.
How tall was he?
Tackling David Montgomery.
Okay. What was his height and weight, Dom?
5'5", 120.
No, that's not you. I'm talking about Vince Papale.
6'2", 195. So I just got to eat a couple more Whoppers. Work on my posture a little bit.
You're gonna grow. What is that? Carry the one like 8 feet, 8 inches.
I just said I got to work on the posture. That's
Okay.
it. I slouch.
All right. So we have it. Dom Pellegrini gonna play on the Packers next year.
Thank you.
So that's a good one for the collection, says Mario. Absolutely, man.
That's very cool. Yeah.
That's a very, very cool mini.
I'm afraid to read that.
I don't even know what character that is. Mark Wahlberg? I don't even know that one. Vince Papale, nice job, Mario. That's a unique one. Not one we see often.
I know that.
I like this hit. I mean, look, Dom, I'll be honest. If you have a movie made about you, that's pretty cool.
Hey, Kurt Warner.
Foreshadowing in the Diamonds,
Yeah.
maybe? Maybe?
And it's part of the Dick Vermeil cinematic universe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
By the way, I've also met Dick Vermeil.
Yeah.
Super nice guy. Actually, ironically enough, at the same outing for Arkansas State, he was also
Love Dick
a
Vermeil.
motivational speaker.
Great coach.
And one of the things Dick Vermeil told me that I always think of. So Dick Vermeil, his first year at UCLA when he was football coach there, was John Wooden's last year at UCLA. And his office was right next to John Wooden. And he said he would go into that office and just soak in his wisdom. He learned so much from John Wooden, Dick Vermeil. So maybe Kurt Warner, who was spotted by Dick Vermeil in the Diamonds, coming up next. Amazon Packers.
You know, since does the NFL still have the FedEx Air and Ground Player of the Week? I guess
They do, yeah.
I guess I'll be a FedEx Packer then.
Ooh, okay. I like that. Let's talk into the show, Dom. Let me look real quickly if we made any progress here on
6
the
to
break
go.
page.
Still
In
got
which one?
the single, just Scott in
The
there.
quarterback room?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go until 9:45. It's 9:41. We'll talk about head of the show. We'll do our kind of sign-off spiel. If that quarterback room gets down to 4 to go in the next 4 minutes, we'll keep going. Given that it's one person in there, I'll be a little bit more picky, but we knock out 2 more spots, we'll keep it going here if you guys would like. So, Dom, Patrick Mahomes is hands down the hit of the day, the Crystal Bedazzled Flex, but that was one during the 3 p.m. show.
Yes.
So not eligible for hit of the show this show.
All right.
So we have 3 options. The only 3 photoed headliners in the quarterback room. And so aesthetically, this is the best helmet. The Anthony Richardson with the blue visor, AR-15, USA flag. But my head of the show is Joe Burrow.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's Joe Burrow.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
Joe Burrow, beautiful Bengal authentic, leader in passing yards, passing touchdowns last year. Joe Burrow's my head of the show.
I'm glad you did that.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's the biggest name.
Yeah.
With that said, I can skip the custom flex one time around, but I'm going to put this number 2 because this is, again, we'll see what happens with Richardson. Jury's still out, but there's no jury about this helmet. It looks amazing. Even if this guy does not end up being great, Dom, you put this helmet in your house and people see this, eye-opener, eye-catcher.
Bonus points for me because I'm a Florida fan. He's a Florida Gator. So
Florida Gator,
bonus
yeah.
Points.
So that's my number 2. And my number 3, another great Packer quarterback. We love all 32 teams, myself included. Jordan Love.
Packers in the top.
Love the heart. Love the auto. What do you got for me?
I'm glad you went with Burrow number 1 because I'm going Jordan Love number 1. For
I
me.
figured.
Gotta go with the Packer one.
Okay, what's your 2?
I'll go Burrow.
Burrow 2?
Yeah, and I'll go Anthony Richardson 3rd. I do. It's a beautiful looking helmet, but player-wise, Burrow, and I got to put a little bias. I'm a Packer fan.
Of course,
and
it's your hit video.
I do see the Packer helmet, and I do love it.
Sure. Alex, what do you think?
Pick the Packer.
Number 1, Joe Burrow. Number 2, Anthony Richardson.
Thank you.
For aesthetics.
Knock some sense in this guy, Dom. Thank you.
I trained him, and he stabs me in the back.
Thank you,
Damn
Alex. Thank you. Hey, when you go on The Voice, Alex is in for you.
He was like a son for me. He was like a son to me, and he stabbed me in the back.
I love it.
Damn you, Alex.
Brother that's older.
I love it.
you.
Yeah, Alex is older than you. How old are you, Alex?
I'll be 34 in September.
You see? He's catching up.
And so it's okay.
Catching up. All right, so I'm going to do the wrap-up spiel, Dom. If you are pulling out the credit card, please let me know. I will keep the night going for you guys. Let me know right now, though, because otherwise we'll hop off. We're 6, 7, or 8 everywhere. Only one that's closer is Jersey's 4, but that's been 4 to go for a while. Have not done a Jersey break yet this show. And that vault is 5 to go, but no orders in that vault quad tonight. So if you are pulling the credit card out, please let me know. I do have our Shopify up here, Dom. If an order does come through, I will extend the deadline. But if nothing else comes through while we do this wrap-up spiel, we'll hop off here, call it a night at 9:45. Dom, final thoughts if we are, in fact, signing off for tonight's show.
No, fun show. You know, just getting started here. Got the Friday show. We're going to have something fun tomorrow. Can't wait to do that. Well, we'll see.
Yes, okay, yes. So I'm going to say this. Little reward for the guys that are listening. This will be sent out at some point tomorrow via email.
Sorry if I wasn't supposed to.
No, you're supposed to say. I'm going to say this because this series is a little bit different because it gets offered once a year. So I'm going to reward the customers that are listening here, and I'm going to keep this brief. It's going to be one mention. Tomorrow night for the 6 p.m. show, we are dropping our fantasy football series. The only way to get in the Ultimate Autographs Fantasy Football League where you compete against us is to win an entry in that series. I got to look at the specifics. Don't quote me on this, but I think it's going to be roughly 30 boxes with, I believe, 11 entries, about a 1 in 3 chance at an entry, and it's going to be the winner for the league, I think, is a $1,000 gift card.
So 12-man league counting.
12-man league counting us.
So 11 entries.
Don't quote me on that gift card. I believe it's 1,000, but I have to double check things. We'll give you more details tomorrow.
Just make sure you're here.
Make sure you're here, though, because that fantasy league series will go in one show. We know that.
And you want to be a part of it? It's fun.
You want to be a part of it. You know, that competition goes for the whole season. So if you're thinking about using money, I would use that money in that series because that will not be up until next fantasy football season. And the gift cards are big. I think Bob Boulay got it the first year. I think it was like $700 or something, and he used that on a Josh Allen helmet.
Bob, can I have some?
I think 2 years ago we finished second, Dom, and we actually kept. I think second place was $500. We kept it.
No more Mr. Nice Guy this year.
Yeah.
All right, we're
See,
winning.
if we finish first, they don't get the money.
That's it. That's the goal.
So that's the goal.
Yeah.
Also, if you get in that fantasy series, Dom, every week you play our team. If you beat us, you get a gift card in the same amount that you beat us by. So I just say we lose by 40 points. You get a $40 gift card if you beat us that week.
This is not official yet. I got to talk to Matt, but if we finish in first place, that first place prize goes to my Christmas bonus. I think Matt said something like that.
I think that's going to be a no.
Might
Tom.
have said something like that.
I think that's going to be a no.
Might have been him or me who said that.
I think that was you
Can't
that said
remember.
that.
Can't remember.
But yeah, be here tomorrow night. Definitely be here tomorrow night. No doubt about that. It's going to be an awesome, awesome series. Should sell out in about 2 hours, I'm guessing.
I wonder on that one.
And it's going to be similar to the Hall of Fame mixer. It's going to be like, again, don't quote me the exact number, but roughly 30 boxes, probably about 5 speed flexes, about 10 authentics. It's going to have a lot of high-end names. It's going to be a good series, but it'll be priced at less than $100.
It's a lot of fun.
Like
It's a lot of fun.
$80, $85 in that range, give or take. And the Hall of Fame series, Alex was here for it on Tuesday. We sold that out in about 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to be the quarterback room price point. So you want to be here. So anyway, Dom, great job tonight.
Right back at you.
Thank you so much for co-hosting, producing. Great job to Alex as well behind the scenes. And of course, great job to the customers. You guys are the best. You make the show possible. You make the show awesome. We're on every single day, 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time on the Ultimate Autographs YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels, plus midnights on Fridays. So shout out to if you don't ask about the show tomorrow night, because the Midnight Show is here every Friday with Robbie and Alex. Get those break spots on ultimateautographs.com. And no one else did get in, Dom, so give them about 10 minutes here. So that'll do it for us for tonight. Have a good night, guys, and we will see you tomorrow.